We are
Three,
live.
2, 5, 1.
5, 6, 8.
We're live. We're live.
20.
Look, it says right up there. Oh, wait, right up.
It says it
We're
right live. We've been live
We're
for like
live.
almost 15 seconds now.
I just got a
15
notification that we
seconds.
went live, so we are
Oh,
live.
did you? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We've got a notification. We've got 6 people here. We got lots of people, and we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sound Booth Theater. What's the last word? What's the last word of that again?
Oh no, I have it.
Sound Booth
I
Theater.
have it open. I have it open on YouTube. Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
we're not live.
Jeff is.
Good
Jeff is.
thing it was just going through my earbuds because.
Oh wait, no, this isn't Jeff. This isn't Jeff. Who is this? This is Slarty Bartfast.
Yes,
Oh,
Slarty.
hello,
Bartfast.
Slarty. Is that just one name, like Cher?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so. It's like a
Do
station.
Slarty
your friends
Bartfast.
call you Flar?
Slar.
Slar.
Yeah. Slar.
Slar.
What the? How do we?
You believe in life after love?
How do we
Well,
share the link? Like on, if we want to share it on Facebook, how do we share that? How do we do that?
Share what the YouTube video?
Oh, so
That is a great question.
I just
going
share the
to-
YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm going to continue introducing everybody. If we can get a live link down in the private chat here, we
Yeah.
can keep the energy going. Who do we have in the top middle? That's Emily Labus. Emily Labus, writer extraordinaire. She wrote "Love in the Time of Corona." And
Award-winning
she-
author.
Award-winning
Did you say
author.
That's
award-winning?
right. Award-winning.
Hey,
Who's got a trophy and everything? That's so
Search hits.
awesome.
Did.
that's
Congratulations.
incredible.
I was hoping. I had it here in case.
Very
Beautiful.
good. Show it off.
Okay.
Next to her, we have our lead proofer and editor and mama bear extraordinaire. Wow, that rhymes. Sin,
No, you did good.
thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. This is Sin. If you haven't already, she has a YouTube channel that is just exploding.
I know
because
it
of-
just went crazy this week, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm so overwhelmed. I just can't process it. I'm now
You're a star.
1,200 now.
You're a star
Yeah,
now,
just-
kid.
Right, yeah,
remember us when you hit the big time, okay? Remember old Justin. Below Sin, we have the wonderful, the kind, the loving Mr. Ramon Mejia.
That's right, man. Hey, everybody.
Okay, got it. Okay, good. And how's your day going? What have you been doing today? What's the highlight of your day so far, aside from
Besides from
speaking
this,
with me? Yeah.
yes, just getting ready for a new book launch. Comes out tomorrow, The Mechanical Crafter Book 2, and I'm going to be recording the podcast tonight after this. So yeah, all kinds of great
Is
stuff.
that the one that has the tentacle mole
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
giant
that was book 1. Yeah,
hole?
yeah.
Legit.
Book 2 has a nice, scary looking deer.
Ooh, that's my spirit animal.
I'm like-
Not just deer, but scary looking deer.
Okay.
Your mustache is gone.
It has gone. It's
Yeah,
disappeared.
what happened? That's some bullshit.
Oh, it was just a promise to the wife after we finally left the home for some reason. It would go, so quarantined
Left the home?
temporarily, and so
Oh.
off it went. That's why it was the quarantine mustache
I
experiment.
fucked up the hat
Yeah,
again.
my
I'll be right back.
quarantine mustache also is gone now.
Oh, okay.
For the stream.
Well,
But just for the stream, yeah. I did realize though I don't have any makeup anymore. Like I was getting ready. I'm like, oh yeah, that ran out 2 months ago and I didn't
Oh,
replace
dear.
it.
oh yeah,
Mm.
isn't that nice? You don't have to put on makeup anymore.
Right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Next to Ramon, we have other author extraordinaire. We've got our authors in the middle here, and on the bottom there as well with Ramon. James Osiris Baldwin, author of Alchemy Online and Bloodhound, and
Murder of Crows.
what is it?
Murder of Crows.
Murder of Crows. Yes,
It's
of
the
course.
Viking Monster Slayer book. Yeah.
Oh, and Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hello.
There's her.
Hello.
Yes, Gary was just in a Zoom call with who were you there with there, Gary?
Keith David, voice actor superstar.
Nuh-uh.
Wait
it
a
was much
second.
awesome.
Nuh-uh.
I forget what he looks like. Hold on. I got to look him up. I know that name.
No, wait,
You've
hold on.
seen
You're
his
not
face
you're
before.
bullshitting, aren't you?
He's the president in Rick and Morty, and done loads
Yeah,
and
I do
loads of
know
other
him.
stuff.
I do recognize
He was in
him.
Gargoyles.
Hold on, Gary.
Oh, he was
Gary,
in The
Gary.
Thing, you guys. He was in The Thing,
Gary.
and They Live.
Are you
Right.
bullshitting us or what?
Nice.
He is
Very
a
cool.
boss.
Are you
That's
bullshitting?
awesome.
Are you bullshitting us or not, Gary?
I have a picture to prove it.
Really?
Kind of.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
It was
Kind
a-
of, sort of.
It was a huge Zoom call, so there was hundreds of us in there. But
Oh,
Ah.
cool.
Oh.
it wasn't just me like, "Hey Keith, how you doing? I call you up every day, buddy."
Dang
How's the
it.
wife? How's the
Yeah,
kid?
that's the
Yeah.
way you made it sound.
I know, right?
That's the exciting version.
Yeah.
No, oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that was
Wait.
it. Yeah, me and my buddy
Oh,
Keith
right.
just chilling.
With 98 other people.
Wait, let's say hi to everyone else who's here.
Oh, who
We
else
have
is
a-
here?
Yeah,
my goodness.
we'll look at the comments and the.
Oh wow,
Where?
Yeah,
Mark
let's say hi to
Eve.
say hi to everybody. You know who we are now.
Oh, my goodness. A bunch
Although-
of people.
Yes. Oh, we have a Jeff Hayes. Hello,
Oh, yeah,
Jeff.
yeah.
He's
Hey, what's up?
a
I'm not familiar with
narrator.
that name.
So hello to him.
Yeah, I've related
Facebook
to this
users
somehow.
back.
The artist formerly known as Slutbot Buzz.
Yes, formerly known. We have, of course, Antonio Nelson, New Hades. Welcome. New Hades is a wonderful fan and listener, and I've had the privilege of being in his car in Atlanta, Georgia.
And you survived.
You were there as well, weren't you? We got this person whose symbol who's. Does anybody speak? What language is this? What text is this again?
So sorry, I don't know.
Where are we talking about? In
Where are you
the
looking?
Right
chat?
above Bonnie. Right above Bonnie.
I think it's Chinese. I should be able to read Japanese, but I can't because I'm a terrible student.
I always ask him what his name is. I really should write it down. But hello to you as well. We got Bonnie here. We got Zitship,
Oh right, okay. Is it ship?
Dead
Yeah.
Shimmies, Henry Lonewind, 2 a.m. Just want to go to bed when Discord notification popped up, and
Aw.
here he is.
Henry is in Germany. Is that right, Henry? I think.
Ah,
Yeah.
willkommen,
Oh, Andy says
Henry.
new site looks great, but one thing missing: a drop down by the Audible button to select the market. Oh yeah, it does always go to the U.S.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you for bringing that to our attention.
We will
Definitely,
we will
and-
make that happen.
I guess this is a good time to announce actually what we're celebrating here, in case there's anybody here who doesn't know.
Oh.
Jeff, would you
Hi,
like to do the honors of
I
announcing
will do
this?
the honors. We have a new website. And launched.
My
Just
God.
launched. It launched in secret last night. It was very clandestine. It went up in the
Clandestine?
black of night.
Clandestine? Did he say clandestine?
Yeah, it's
Clan-
7:49.
Okay, I
Black
would-
of night,
It's
7:49
clandestine?
p.m. ET.
I would have
Yes,
to mark that
um,
just for an audiobook.
And it's beautiful. It's so
It's
good
gorgeous.
looking.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with it. We have it's
Yeah.
funny how I don't realize how many books we've made until I look at that.
Yeah,
Until I
Right.
look at that website with all
it feels
those
great.
titles.
Oh,
I'm very disappointed that somebody stole Poutine Lover. How did you know I
Hey.
was going to call myself that?
well, I mean, that's
How do
just
you know?
a title that comes
Yeah.
with being Canadian. So if you were Canadian, you would naturally get it.
Also, you
True,
took the
I'm-
Luddite. Annie and I both wanted the Luddite, and you took that.
The funny thing about that is I didn't know what that word meant until like 3 months ago. So.
I still don't know.
Some sort of large hammer, is it not?
Yeah.
Uh,
Not sure I deserved it.
Yeah, so it really kind of reflects back on our whole history so far.
Mhm.
And the audiobooks that are up are not even all of them. We still have like all of Blaze Corvin's stuff that haven't made it to the website yet, all of William D. Aaron's stuff that hasn't made it to the website yet. And we did that just because there were so many already. We're like, okay, let's take care of our most recent people because Blaze and Aaron and us haven't worked together lately, but those are going up very soon. MR Forbes's books, I think only one book by him is up, but I've done 20 something books by him. So, I mean, it's going to make our list huge when we get everything up there. And then I really love the In the Spotlight. I don't know. So this was designed by Nicholas Casey, and I'm sure it was his idea to put it up that way, like the way it's everything is spaced out.
Hey.
Hey!
Hair, though.
You were
And
part of those conversations, actually. You may have blacked out, but you
I
were
may have
there
blacked
for that.
out. I may have blacked out.
You played a role in that.
Sometimes I show up in places and I don't know how I got there.
Oh my goodness.
Like Rick and
And
Morty.
that does apply to internet meetings as well. So I mean, I'm not even sure how I got here. But it doesn't matter. I'm glad I'm here because we get to show off this beautiful website.
Yes.
Justin, would you mind touring the website for people while I go figure out how the hell I messed up my circuit breaker and turned off all the electricity on the second floor of my house?
Oh,
Yay!
nice.
Starting this StreamYard
This
is
why you
what
can't
did
have
it.
nice things.
That's right. And
Oh.
before we jump on the website here, we have a couple more people to introduce. Of course,
Yes.
we have the lovely, bespectacled Miss Annie Ellicott. Look at those glasses. Where did you
Yes,
get
queen.
those?
Very nice. Oh, we can't hear you.
I hope that was rhetorical because she doesn't want it.
Voog
Oh.
me. You can't hear me?
Oh, yeah, no,
There
we
you
can.
go.
I can hear.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can turn
Voog
you
me.
up a little bit.
Voog me.
Is that the name of the
VOOGME.com.
Buy me dinner first.
or
Woo! I got these.
It's getting hot up in here. And then of course, to her right or stage left. Is that right, Lori?
It's
To her left.
no. Annie's left.
To Annie's left.
Lori's
Annie's
right.
left.
Is everybody looking
And
at the same
audience right.
panel?
Yes,
Is-
I think so.
Then
We
I'm-
have the
I'm-
lovely, gorgeous,
this way.
bespectacled. I'm a narrator. Bespectacled Richard Smith,
Everything's
sound
like-
engineer.
That way.
Is he over there for
The other
you?
way.
backwards. It's backwards.
No, he-
Is it?
It's all
No,
backwards.
it's-
Everything's
No,
backwards.
So
You wanna-
No. Here's the thing,
Lori's
guys. It's
there.
actually correct. It's not
Can't do it.
backwards.
I
No,
can't see. There we
I
go.
have-
He's right down
I've
there.
had so much time to think about this. Like back when we were doing Love in the Time of the Corona, like as a series, and I was backstage, I spent so much time thinking about the fact that StreamYard flips it. So it's actually the first time that you don't see your, like, you know how like you're supposed to never actually see your face. When you're looking at StreamYard, you are seeing your face because it automatically reverses
We did it.
Yep. It's very
We got to do
confusing
a
that
Brady
it's not
Bunch
backwards.
bit at some point.
Right, we do. All right. So Richard, right? Richard Smith, new sound engineer on the team. How long has Richard been with us? 5 months?
Close to-
Year,
getting close to a
6
year.
years at least.
6 years. Oh wow. He is from before Sound Booth Theater even existed.
Right, that's what I was getting ready to
Yes.
say.
I've always been here.
Little did he know.
I think I started last September.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
damn.
before we went to Puerto
9
Rico.
months.
I remember.
Wow.
I remember.
Wait,
Yeah.
has it been over? No, it hasn't been over a year. Never mind. Is it
No,
September?
not over a year, but
Yeah. Will someone wake me up when it's over?
You want to sleep through this?
Oh, after James Rickard says, "Congrats, guys! Thank you." Oh, and Stephen Rowland's here. Hey, Stephen, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey.
Stephen Rowland,
Yeah.
another author extraordinaire.
Excuse me, I haven't
Awesome.
been I haven't been introduced to James'
Yeah, it's-
bird.
I
Also,
James's
we have-
bird.
Oh,
of
James'
course.
bird.
What
Oh,
kind of bird is it?
This is Silas. Silas is a jerk.
Mm.
He
Very
is very
good.
pretty,
Ooh.
but he is an absolute jerk. So pay him no mind. If I don't have him on my shoulder right now, he will just sit there and scream. He is drinking my rum, so I'm in.
Oh my goodness.
He's such a pirate
God.
bird. He's the perfect pirate bird.
Whoa.
So yeah, I'm basically like full pirate today.
What kind of parody do you?
And-
Does he
and
sound
Shel
like
Awesome.
Gilbert Godfrey?
What about
He
Gilbert
also
Gottfried?
likes pizza.
Iago, yeah.
Do you sound like
Yeah.
Iago?
Iago.
That'd be a good bird name, a good parrot name, Gilbert Godfrey.
Iago.
Gilbert
Yeah, it would.
Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Very meta.
All right, we have
even
several
Iago,
authors
just
here.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Did,
Make it so.
did we introduce Lori yet?
Who?
I think we all said hello enthusiastically.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody knows
We
who
didn't
Lori
formally
is.
introduce
I
her.
mean, come on.
Last
Oh, fine,
but not
yeah.
least-
No, they
Introduction.
don't.
This is
They're
Lori.
being nice.
Lori
They don't
Catherine
know me.
Winkle.
They don't know me. Yeah, that's me. My last name
Lori
isn't
Catherine
actually Winky, but you can call me that if you want.
Hey, Winky.
I will. I will.
He will.
Uh,
Slur
so-
to Bart Fest.
Yeah, Slutty Bart.
Yeah.
Fest.
Come
Okay.
on.
I don't
It's
speak
his legal
any-
name.
Are there no
any
Douglas Adams
Scandinavian-
fans here at all?
I don't speak Danish.
Oh. Is
Yeah.
it from the first one, the Hitchhiker's
Yeah.
Guide to
Yeah.
the big
Yeah.
space area?
Yeah.
I've heard
Sure.
of it.
That's
The
a
Hitchhiker's
yes.
area.
yeah.
Joe Hempel's here too.
Joe Hempel.
Yeah.
Joe Hempel.
Is he?
Thank
Great
you.
guy.
What?
Yes,
Hey.
Oh, man.
Facebook
Hey,
comment. Yeah.
Joe.
Hey,
If
Joe.
y'all need
Love
a
you,
horror
Joe.
narrator,
Oh,
Joe
he's
Hempel's
great.
your guy.
He's
A
fantastic.
horror narrator, Joe.
A horror-
Hempel.
Again, I'm a narrator.
He's a daddy horror narrator.
I don't need to enunciate.
Well, cheers, everybody.
Oh, and
Cheers.
Dance Girl,
But
he says
before you get started with the
congratulations
website
as well.
tour,
Web tour.
and I will be back very shortly.
Now,
Yep.
if I share my screen, is that just going to be on my?
I think it's just going to show the whole. I think it's going to replace all of us.
Oh, really? I have that much power?
Yeah, you have
Ooh.
that much power over us.
Okay, well, I'll be
You
I'll
have
be
no
careful
power
not to go on any websites that I shouldn't be
Be careful.
Right.
Yes.
on. Hennisland.com.
You might want to close the one up.
Trim those tabs real quick.
Yeah, let me just close all to the right. There we go. I'm ready.
So, Justin, I would like to preemptively highlight Charles Dean's author profile picture.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the natural starting point for the website. I don't know if I'm streaming right now. If you guys, I'm going to move this
Are you
so that
supposed to
we're
be
just.
screen sharing?
I would also hang on real quick.
I don't think it's
like to
happening yet.
shamelessly take full credit for that because
Yes.
everyone
Yes.
we don't have a headshot for Charles. What are we gonna do? And
Yes.
it felt logical that that's what it should be. And so I
Yes.
said to our designer, I said I'd like to see some good pictures of bacon.
Yes.
And then
We-
he sent them.
we- Yes, we are fortunate to have the brainchild of the bacon picture here today. We're going
My
to
only, actually,
your only
my
contribution to the
credential.
website.
That is
Yes.
my only credential. Thank you.
That's the only thing Emily did. No,
Award-winning
that is not
bacon
true at
picture
all.
picker.
Yes,
Sorry,
but I
didn't
think
mean to
that is
interrupt, but that was important.
a great place to start with the website. I don't.
Oh,
yes,
here we
okay,
go.
Here we. Oh,
That's
look
what
at
I had.
this.
There we go.
Ooh.
This is
That's how it
beautiful.
works.
So
Sexy.
okay.
All right.
Okay,
I'll be
maybe
back
we'll
then.
just start here. We'll
Who's
build
that
up to the
beast?
bacon. So
Fancy.
we have on our website. This is our home page. Welcome to our humble home page. We have this lovely animation of 4 titles
We
that are in the
actually
spotlight.
live here. We live here.
I
in
live.
this
Yes,
city.
yes, we live
We're
here.
under
I'm
attack
couch surfing. Yes, we are. This is, of course, Throne of the Ancients by Carrie Summers, and you'll see the little animation coming up that Nicholas Casey designed for us. I'll flip over to the next page, and you'll see another example. There's a sword right in your face.
Whoa.
Action.
Foreground, background
Whoa.
action there.
Kapow.
Look at this. Look at the. Can I just comment on the beauty of these
That looks great.
cover art? These
I
cover
insist
covers.
that you do so.
They're just gorgeous. Of course, War Eternus 5 by our wonderful Charles Dean. And then we have Greystone
That
Chronicles,
one's really
book
gorgeous.
5. What's that?
So that is really gorgeous too.
It really
I
is.
just realized I'm
Yeah,
looking
the
at
art
the-
is
at the
awesome.
YouTube stream.
It's all by the same artist too. Those 3
Aw.
covers, they're by the same artist who did the
Oh, wow.
Alchemy covers.
Yes, this one.
Ooh,
I don't think he did this one too, did he?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not
What-
sure.
It
Def-
doesn't
this
quite
one,
look-
I like that one a lot. The War Eternal.
yeah, this is the last book in the War Eternus series, and it's got that sense of finality to it. So, but this isn't all. So we've got this beautiful.
Oh wait, there's more.
But that's not all.
That's right. Yes, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Would you pay?
This is you'd be fine with just this as the website, right? For scrolling animations. Well, no, that's not it. We have featured releases. Life Reset 3, Hobnobbing. Why? Well, maybe we have another Life Reset book that just released today.
Yay! Which one is that?
Life Reset 4.
It should be up. No, 4 should be up. 4 should be up.
4 will be up soon. 4 will be up
No.
very soon. Wait,
I
it
know.
should be up? It should be up.
I think it is up.
It should be.
I'm
No,
going to
it should be
reset.
on here.
I thought
Oh,
it
maybe
was.
it's-
up.
Ah, there it
I
is.
think I see it.
Hey!
See?
That's right. It's under the new
Yes.
and upcoming releases, which is another section. Look at that. Hey, James, you recognize this one?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh,
I recognize it too. That's your book, James.
It's so good.
We
You guys did
of
an
course.
amazing job on it.
Wait,
it
we did
sound-
the Little
sound-
Mermaid?
did the
Yep.
Little Mermaid, yeah.
No, that was when you said
That was us back in the day.
World. Yeah, yeah.
I remember.
It was a beautiful moment. And hopefully there will be more serenades from Annie to herself, because she doesn't sing to anybody else. She only sings to herself, I recently discovered.
Yeah, anytime I'm up on a stage and singing a whole set of music and there are other people listening in and they're enjoying it, it's just a coincidence.
Yeah, it's a coincidence. It's just an occupational hazard. It's like, okay, well, people are there, but... and then we also have this newsletter, and I would like Miss Lori Winkle to read the up to here. Okay, can you see this, Lori?
I gotta get it on my page.
The highlighted bit.
Sound. What's that website again? Sound booth.
Well, you can just look at my screen.
I can't
Oh,
read it off.
Probably
soundbooththeater.com.
too
Yes,
small for her to read.
.com.
that's also
Yeah,
true.
that's
Sid.
just,
no, we need to
actually
send her the
I have
copy.
specialized, so I could probably read it, but I won't, because I wait.
2020?
Theater RE or ER? Which one?
ER.
Is it?
ER.
I've never typed it ER.
They.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. We're covering this right now. That's
Very
important for the viewers.
pretentious. Okay, so what page am I on? News.
We're going to news.
The news.
The nudes at news
The
rather.
latest
Scroll
exclusive
down to the
features,
news.
Community news and ramblings from the twisted minds of the SBT team.
That's
Oh my
right.
God.
Yeah. I
Learn
can't
more.
hear it.
Learn
Wait, were you guys
more.
able to talk this whole time? And like,
Yes.
Oh,
is it
yes.
still going?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
That
I'm
looks
so
like,
glad. Dude, I turned off my power thinking, oh, it's fine. It's on a laptop. And then, oh wait, it turns off the damn internet too. So I thought I just
Yeah.
killed the entire
No.
broadcast.
Oh,
Nah, we're on the cloud, baby.
I'm a little worried you don't know what power is.
No,
We can talk about that later.
Ooh, bazinga!
Ooh,
all right, so am I reading this in a voice? Am I an AI? Am I myself?
Oh, we need a
Which is
voice. Richard, can you give Lori a voice?
I don't know. I'm really putting it on the spot now.
I am putting
Like,
you
what
right
do you mean,
on
like a
the
voice,
spot.
like an accent, or
We need
Or an
a
impression,
voice.
accent?
It can be it can be
I
an
would go,
accent.
like-
It can be
I
an
think it should
expression.
be the voice of our generation.
The voice of our
Pressure.
generation.
That's
I
very
already
difficult.
am that, so
It's just describing Lori.
maybe her Marin or her Aussie voice.
Aussie.
We've got options, Richard. What do you go with?
Your Paul Hogan impression.
do like a Aubrey Plaza deadpan?
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful.
New
Beautiful.
look,
Nice.
same lunatics. Welcome to our new
Well.
online home.
Someone
Well,
said
it may look like a beautifully designed website, which, to be fair, it is. It's also like so much more.
This is the voice.
Henceforth, you guys can change if we're gonna do. You can change it if you want. Henceforth, this fantastic corner of the internet will serve as the interactive hub of all things sound booth theater.
Beautiful.
And it is-
James, give us a new one.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to go like, chirpy 1920s flap up.
You got it.
Yes,
Lori,
yes.
keep going.
In addition to our extensive and ever-growing catalog,
There you
here
go.
you'll find new and upcoming releases, community news, and intimate looks into the twisted minds of our authors, narrators, and team. I don't know if that fits the bill. I try to do a Judy Garland, but
No, it's great.
Oh, it's
That's
perfect.
great.
Yeah.
Wilder, Willy
You might as well
Wonka.
sing it.
Yeah, let's get Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka. That feels right to me.
You'll have fun. You'll make friends, and who knows? You might even learn something. But above all, I don't know that I have Gene Wilder in my book. I gotta study. You know, I gotta study that. I gotta do the research.
Okay. Well, why don't you keep going in a caveman or woman type voice? You know.
I hate you all.
Yeah.
But don't be
You
offensive.
have fun. You make friends. And who knows, you might even learn something.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Are we recording this, Jeff? We're recording this?
Oh, wow.
Yes, we're live.
Oh dear.
Okay. I like how nobody was like, let's play to Lori's strengths.
Okay, what let's do a French, let's do a beautiful sultry French.
Yes.
You will have fun.
Baguette.
You'll make friends, and who knows, you might even learn something. But above all, here you will encounter spoken tales that will transport you to imaginative new worlds.
Well, let's just keep this one going.
Whether you're sitting in on your favorite narrator's recording sessions in our Discord server, laughing along with us during Sound Booth Theater Live, or finding your new favorite audiobook or audio deep dive, we can promise you an unforgettable audio experience.
Hey!
All right, now
I
dirty friend.
loved the way you said deep dive.
Deep
Deep
dive.
dive.
Awesome.
It's a deep dive.
So now I have to write a French character for Lori.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yes.
ever does. You
Next
know I
document.
speak. You know I speak French. Nobody ever writes you in French.
Someone said do
I got a
Suri.
Surrey. Okay. For those of you who don't know us, with
That's not
prolific
Surrey.
narrator Jeff Hayes at our helm, the SBT team's mission
Surrey.
is to deliver. Oh, it's not. I don't
That's
have
the that's the AI.
That's the AI from Arkham
Surrey is an AI.
No, Suri is
Suri's the
Australian.
Australian. Yeah, she's the big Australian lady with the big sword and the cannon.
Oh, that's Surrey.
The berserker.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Siri.
Get your
That's what I thought
story
it was.
straight.
For those of you who don't know us,
Oh my god.
with prolific narrator Jeff Hayes at our helm.
Oh!
That one, yes,
The
that one.
SBT team's mission is to deliver top quality sound productions from some of the greatest talents in the industry. It's easier
Hey.
to do when I know I don't have an audience. Our
Great.
stories frequently feature multiple voices, full SFX, and original music, but we offer straight audiobooks for the classic books on tape purists as well. When we aren't creating content, you can usually find us swapping memes and hanging out in the Sound Booth Theater Live Facebook group.
That's right.
We're proud of the community we've created, and we're excited for you to become part of it.
Let's give a big round of applause to Miss Lori Catherine Winkle for her many voices, and we are going to continue this welcome letter with Mr. Gary Furlong and Ramon. Why don't you give Gary a voice that he can finish this letter off with?
Sure. Crocodile Dundee.
There you go.
Is it from those of you who don't know us or do know us?
Yeah, for those of you who do know us.
For those of you who do know us, thank you so much for coming on this wonderfully weird journey with us.
Oh, that's so
We've
perfect.
gotten to where we are without you today. I fucking misread it there. And we hope you're as excited for this next chapter in SBT history as we are. Yeah, talk like that.
Yeah.
With your help, we've become a home for writers, narrators, audiophiles, and fans alike.
That roar, that rip.
We cannot
Got
wait
it.
to keep growing and evolving, and are always open to hearing any ideas you may have for how we can best do so. We've a lot of exciting projects and developments on the horizon.
Hold up.
and,
Why don't we get one from Sin? Sin, you got an accent or a voice?
South African Sin.
Yeah, that's good.
Do it.
Choose.
Oh, it's so easy, you know.
Oh, no. Do your Black Panther voice.
Oh, goodness
Yes,
gracious.
Gary.
Wait, who?
Let's hear it.
He does a good one.
I did it for,
That's a
let
good
me
one.
see. Okay, I'm going to try. We
did
have
it
a lot
for
of
Ginger-
exciting projects and developments on the horizon, and we
that's
want you
beautiful.
to be among the first to hear about them. Here are the best ways to stay up to date. Give me my suit and stuff. I don't know. Subscribe to our soon-to-be revitalized website. Follow our official page on Facebook. Join the Sound Booth Theater Live Facebook group. Sound Booth Theater Live! ! Facebook group. join our Discord server. And of course, you can always reach out to the team directly.
Wow.
Very good.
And then the final,
Wakanda forever.
the
Right.
final two,
There you go.
the final
we
two
got a boxy
lines.
request.
We got a boxy request. You want to read him as boxy there, Jeff?
Ooh.
We hope you have as much fun exploring our new nerve center as we did creating it. Love, Jeff, and the whole SBT team.
Hey! Round of applause for Gary Furlong and Jeff Hayes. A little appearance by Jeff Hayes there at the end there as Boxy, a fan favorite Boxy. What do you think? Do we have like a hierarchy of like, and maybe the audience can help us with this, but we need like a list of the most beloved characters that we've narrated. And I feel like Boxy's right at the one,
Yeah.
right at the
Love
top.
Boxy.
Yeah.
So
There's just such
lovable.
a
I know
New
that.
Hades asked, does someone have a bird that keeps chirping?
Yes.
JS
Yeah,
As a matter
does.
of fact.
He
Like
has a bird.
Literally.
literally, yes.
The parrot itself is a straight up pirate. I actually didn't catch its name. What's the parrot?
It's
His
very
name is
interesting,
Silas.
actually. Oh.
Like like the villain from.
So
what's
we
it
have a
called?
request for Remy by Annie Ellicott, Boxy Team Morningwood. That's Jeff's character, right? Mace. Who does Mace?
Mace?
Fibble is me. Boxy.
Oh, I do
Bob.
Mace.
Yeah, I think it's Justin.
Right. That's just my voice. I'm doing Mace. I've been doing Mace this whole time.
I have a question, a philosophical or maybe sociological question
Ooh,
about Boxy.
42.
Oh.
How is it that Boxy is so lovable? Like,
Is
Boxy is a
he?
total sociopath, right? Like,
Is he
Boxy
lovable?
a
Really?
terrible, terrible
Yeah.
god.
Murder hobo?
Didn't
I
know
was
he
gonna
was
say
lovable.
person.
He is a murder hobo.
Hobo.
He's a terrible murder hobo, but there's something
Sorry.
so lovable.
I think it's the innocence of his sociopathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Any
Right.
instance of a sociopath. yeah.
Like he's just intelligent enough to get things done,
But
but
that's
not
not it.
intelligent enough to think about it at all.
Yeah.
Just very instant. It's like everyone he represents he
So it's like he's like a
represents
cat. We love
Yeah.
cats too,
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
kind of like how they are.
yes, like
For,
that.
for those of us who don't know Boxy on the level that you guys know Boxy, can you give us a little bit of a character, what's the word, Lori? A character breakdown?
Yeah.
You know, who is Boxy? What makes
There's
him
not much
tick?
to it. There's not much to it. He likes shiny things. He likes tasty things.
Mm-hmm.
He will do anything to get those things.
Yep.
He can change form.
Is he?
Oh, I was going to
literally-
say this is like Silas
Is he
until that
literally
part.
a box.
He's
yes,
a chef.
he's a
He's a
chess.
chef.
Is this the everyone loves chess thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Large,
Yeah.
large
A mimic
chef.
chef.
So lovable, like we
Yeah.
actually
I love
got
chests.
stuffed boxies made, right?
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
we?
actually, those aren't Boxy. Those
Oh,
are a different. That's the one the pet
the pet.
that your character
Okay, that's the
picked
pet.
up in the gift shop. Remember?
Aw,
What's his name?
It's the baby box.
The little mini mimic.
The Mimic.
The
The
Mimic.
Mimic.
The Mimic.
Mimic.
The Mimic, mini
The
Mimic.
Mimic. The Mimic.
Yeah.
Well, I have
I'll
yet
be right
to experience Boxy
You gotta
on the
listen.
level that you listeners have. I do have to listen. I need to get it, but it's 18 plus, and I'm only 17, so
Oh.
I'm
Maybe next
yeah.
year, Justin, when you grow up a little more.
Well, I mean, the doctor says that I don't know if
Your growth is stunted. You're not going to get.
yeah, I'm never gonna get older. I've
Wow.
got that. I've got
Fountain
that.
of youth
that
right
conviction.
there.
I drank the fountain of
Are you
youth.
Benjamin
It's
Buttoning?
called Coors. Yes, I'm getting younger. I've lived a long, long life. And okay, so that's the thing with Benjamin Button. Does he, when he lives his entire life and then he becomes a 17-year-old again, is he not allowed to like check out 18 plus stuff anymore?
Yeah.
Or does it
Oh,
go
man.
by?
Them's the breaks.
Oh
So it depends
wow.
on if you
Isn't
knew
he
him or
like a
not.
baby one day? I mean, he just turns.
Yeah,
into-
he ends up as a baby.
I mean, I didn't
And
watch
then
the movie, so I don't.
He's like,
Yeah, I
disappeared
mean, I
again.
haven't seen the movie, but like,
Me either.
imagine reaching your sexual or like having hitting your sexual peak and then going to puberty. Like that'd be disappointing, right?
Let's break this
sucks
down. Why don't
so
we
bad.
talk about sexual peaking here on the? Hey, this is
What would
this
you know
is.
about it, Justin?
I don't know anything. I know nothing. I don't even know things about peaking ducks. We have.
Learned everything he knows from supers, so.
No, let's just talk about puberty. That feels more fun.
Yeah.
Let's talk about puberty.
Puberty.
That was fun, right, guys?
Sure.
Puberty or?
Yep. Hey, speaking of puberty, I want to show you guys the audiobook. Can you screen share me there, Jeff? Hey, look at this. This is another part of the website. And don't worry, I know you all came here to hear about my views on puberty. We're gonna get there, but first, I'm gonna show you this audiobook search feature. Ooh, you guys ever had teachers that made you do that? Let's all do it together.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No. Everyone is more supportive in Canada than
Sounds like
here.
Yeah.
Right, no, exactly. Like, people in Canada are just more supportive, and that's fine. We all know that, but no, that was never something that I had to do in school, personally.
Yeah, well, I mean, now you got to do it because I'm running this class, okay? Here we go. There we go. That's very good. Gold stars all around. For one of you. You know who you are. Look at it. Okay, so we got
the
what?
Thing.
What is the order here? Who knows what the order is just by looking?
Release date?
Pretty
I'm
obvious.
raising
Yeah,
my
it's release
hand.
date.
I know, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking. I'm a horrible teacher. I'm sorry, guys.
Alphabetical.
I got so confused because
Alphabetical.
like, we're oohing and ahhing.
Yes,
but then we're
Lori, it's alphabetical because D comes before A, A comes before T.
It's
Actually, we organized it in a way
I bet
that
money on it.
That's the
It's-
shittiest.
Wait, perfect.
Just kidding.
Practice here.
as it goes, we organized it. It's actually a cipher. If you sit down and you look at the order of these audiobooks, you will learn a secret about my experiences with puberty. But you have to look at all of the first letters of each of these. Yeah, so we've got them all.
That's an Easter egg for the true fans.
That's right.
I'm interested.
I'm cautiously curious.
He had an adventure with a demon, and
Yeah. This tells the story of my sexual development. So
save point.
Dragon is solidly in the middle. I like that. That's healthy.
yeah.
Which quick
Battle
question.
Spire.
Which book title best sums up Justin's sexual development? I immediately
Let's
landed on Echo
find out.
Chamber.
We'll start at the top.
Echo Chamber.
Echo Chamber.
Monkeys.
I kind of like Prince of Dreams, guys.
Oh, honey.
No.
How
honey.
about Bloodlines?
Ooh.
I really think
Bloodlines.
it's Survivors, you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Survivors too.
Yeah.
I'm just scraping through, guys. Help me.
Fantasy.
help.
Wait. I got
Oh,
it.
new
Fantasy
idea.
Online is probably.
Oh.
Yes. That is also true. That is
Adult
also
magic.
It
true.
says irrelevant Jack.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Wait.
Brutal.
Dead.
Yep.
Wait, I got a
This
dead
is also
end.
good.
Dead end.
Mechanical Heart.
Hey, all of these are pretty good. I mean,
I like Dead
Them
End.
through that lens.
Dead End.
Cherry
Yeah,
Blossom
Survivors
Justice.
is great.
Game of
High
Life.
fantasy.
You bastard.
Game of Lies.
There you go, Psycho Bitches.
You might have some dragon seed.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like this
Well,
guy.
you know what?
Goblin
That's
King.
Irrelevant sex life.
Fizzle Sprocket. Yeah, pretty much all Dead End. I mean, all of these apply.
Aliens,
we,
Dungeon Lord.
we the Fallen Bard. We've got a number of titles that all describe my sex life in some way. So you should check them out,
That's
and
a
you should
rich,
buy them
A rich sex life.
to support me.
The rich pageantry of JTJ's
Pageantry.
adolescent sex life, apparently.
Yes, it is. And also, to get to this entire conversation, which is very 18 plus, maybe. I love how I just have a shortcut that says Hayes here, by the way. I just noticed this.
Oh.
It just says Hayes.
Don't need
You can
that
go to
anymore.
Imprint. If you, like me, have different interests and you would like to discover what our Sound Booth Theater Burlesque library looks like. Yes, everybody purr. This is like the ooh, ah.
Is that a part of your schooling too?
That was part of my schooling, but it wasn't supposed to be. We have all of them here. And this is the burlesque titles, everyone. So
What's your
pull up
favorite
of
Cherry Blossom Girls cover?
ooh. I gotta say 3.
Yeah,
I gotta
me
say-
too.
Yeah.
The
Interesting,
Car
Cherry
wash.
Blossom
really?
Girls cover. Oh, do we have a readily available the reenactment of the Cherry Blossom Girls cover that Jeff?
Yeah.
Lori, and
Oh
I
yeah,
did?
that one.
Oh,
That's-
wow. Yeah.
Right.
Where the heck is
Oh,
that thing?
That's
It's
a book
in our,
1.
It's on our page somewhere.
Yeah.
It's on our
No, we
Facebook-
don't have that
Facebook
because
page
your
somewhere.
agent didn't send it to our producer.
I just undid that, but as you can see, that we have
wait.
the
We
waiting.
have a question about what's the difference between the 2 imprints. So before we
Ah,
go
the
into this
difference.
section anymore, do you want to explain that?
I would
I'm
love
so
to explain
sorry.
that.
I will stop micromanaging the stream.
No, please
okay,
micromanage
Emily.
away. I'm drunk. I need management
be
on
drunk.
all levels.
I'll be right
Already?
So, Sound Booth Burlesque is a collection of our how do I say
racier,
spicier,
sluttier.
moister content, and
It's the
It's a very damp collection.
If you haven't read,
Super-
if you haven't listened to Gunmeister online, there's just about every kind of sex with about every kind of combination of people possible.
They transform from weapons, right?
I don't
Yes.
want to give it away, but they do. Also, they're guns. All the women are guns. They're like transformers that are hot chicks.
It's like
Transformers.
like the
Turned into
characters from
guns.
Soul Eater.
Like sexy,
It's
yeah, Soul Eater.
amazing.
Okay,
What love.
What it reminded me of.
Justin, I put a link in the chat. In the
Oh,
private chat.
okay.
That's-
Here,
that's
please.
the
But it's a
picture
deep,
that
actually a
we're
deep
talking about.
metaphor.
Whoop. Whoop.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, 1 second. How am I going to do this? Here we go. Yep, little flipperity. There we go. You put it in the chat. Oh, it's here. Oh, okay.
The private, yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see, said the blind man. All
No,
right, here we
it's
go.
a
I'm going
like
to create a new link. Here we go. We've got a link. And boom, there it is. So here,
There it is.
let's compare. Let me, 1 second. Let's compare properly. There we go.
There's even
so,
a tree. There's even a,
There's a cherry blossom.
That's
I'm pretty
right,
sure
there
that's a
is a
cherry
tree.
blossom. So this is what
Nice.
happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you click on our, yes, thank you for that exhale there, Gary.
Oh, sorry.
When you click, that was perfectly timed, on one of our titles, you're taken to this beautiful screen. Oh,
Oh my god.
Wow.
look at this.
Yeah.
And look at the uncanny
I can't even tell
actually,
the difference.
resemblance here.
We
To all of
coordinated
them.
pretty well though. We got the black and the blue jeans and the
Yep.
black
Yep.
jacket.
You
I
got
believe
it.
that no effort was made for that to happen. I believe you were all
You believe
wearing
that?
that.
no, we
I think-
actually, yeah.
I think that the artist could have captured Lori's auburn hair a little bit better.
Yeah. Sure.
And yeah.
Yeah.
But
They could
here we
have.
go.
Yeah, the
I
Jeff
wasn't in
character feels about
full.
15 years older than Jeff feels, but that's fine.
yeah.
Yeah. Plus, that's actually that character looks more like Justin than me.
It does.
So
yes.
like I was doing this like grippy hand thing because it looks like she's Kali Maing his heart out of his chest. But I look like wait, did somebody comment? Wait, what's going on the right? There's a Kali Ma right there. What's going on?
Oh,
there a
yeah,
Kali
there you
Ma?
go. Look at that.
Somebody
Yeah.
else
There
made
he is.
that. Somebody else made that joke.
Yeah.
Oh no! What is
Wow.
Kalima?
From Indiana Jones and the Temple of
Doom,
Doom.
bruh.
Come on, Justin, get
Okie
with
dokie,
it.
Mr. Jones.
God.
Okie dokie. All
Justin's
right.
too young.
Hang on, no, but also
You
give me
haven't
Raiders
watched
of the
the
Lost Ark
best-
or give me Death.
Hey
It's
guys, I'm
the
only
best-
17. I was born in the 2000s.
Yes, but that's a PG-13 movie. You can
Quick
see it.
math there. You see
Ooh, that was super believable.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen Temple of Dune. Dune? Temple of Dune.
Temple of Doom.
Doom.
I haven't seen that movie. I have also
new
never
Beach
seen
Rum.
Temple of Doom. Anyways, the other cool thing, speaking of Temple of Doom, but not actually, if you click on genre here, look at this, guys. You can go. We have a dedicated game lit and lit RPG category. Can I get a round of applause for this?
Wait,
Took me a
wait,
while.
this isn't the coolest thing, though. This
Oh,
isn't
what's the coolest thing? What's the
So you
coolest
can
thing?
type. You know what? I just realized it's probably not cool to anyone else. So you can type whatever you want in the search bar without punctuation, and it'll still pull up what you want.
Look at this. Test. S.L. Roland. Uh-oh.
Moment of truth,
Uh-oh.
y'all.
Oh!
Oh!
He's got dots in the middle of his name, and
I'm
it's
so sorry.
still sewed up.
I didn't
Mind
realize this
trap.
wasn't actually the coolest thing, but to
No,
me,
not at all.
it is the coolest thing.
Mind free.
No,
So
you
we
don't
have a
understand. No, you don't understand. This was like an additional plug-in and like hours of sleep lost
Well,
to
I think
make
it's
sure.
Oh,
Thank you.
We have a
Well, that's
question
great
from,
because when it's like 3 a.m. and someone is drunkenly searching for their next lit RPG and they're like, SL. And suddenly the thing comes up and they have their book.
R. Verdi.
Or just like they're like me, just trying to search for anything on
R.
the
Verdi.
up day.
We have a
Hey,
we have a question from.
Okay, yes,
Are you
I know
legally-
them well. Hello
Are
again.
you legally able to put samples of the audiobook? Sorry. Are you? I'm trying. Are you legally able to put the audio of each book on the website?
That is a great question.
Wait,
Yes.
Are we legally able
mean-
to put?
Legally,
wait.
yes,
Oh yeah.
The answer is yes.
And Gary Simmons says we're not noticing his jokes on Facebook. No, you're showing up as Facebook user. You
Yeah,
have
I don't
to.
know who is that.
Give-
that's talking.
So Gary Simmons, you have to give StreamYard permission to access your Facebook, and then we can see that it's you talking.
Yeah, because I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
If you check the Facebook
saw it. I
group
saw
announcements
Gary
in the SBTL, you should be
earlier.
able to find a link.
I never knew that and just thought there was one person who was always Facebook user.
Me too, actually.
In a way, weren't we all the Facebook user?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
It's the
So-
common thread.
So yeah,
To
guys.
answer,
To answer the question, yes, we can legally do that. We will eventually have samples up. We wanted to get it launched, and
Yep.
now it's time to start implementing that type of stuff. Honestly, I would like it if instead of using the retail samples, if we have a trailer that we've already made, have that
in
feature.
a world.
Nice.
Yeah. Because a lot of our titles, we do have the trailers that Justin has been painstakingly putting together for the videos, and then Ahmed Mahmood has been putting them together, and so has Griffin used to. Who else has worked on trailers? Richard.
Richard
He worked on the Life Reset 4 one.
Yeah, Nick has as well. Nick Shue.
And we get to feature music and everything. I mean, like it's just a much nicer sample than the retail samples that we put up on Audible. And
Yes.
so I think that would be better to have on the actual website.
And all
It's similar to
compresses
like
the
a-
shit out of it.
like a movie trailer type thing, where it's like just clips of the movie rather than here's 5 minutes of. Could you imagine if Hollywood did that? Just like here's the first 5 minutes of the movie. That'll give you an idea of what's
Oh
about.
my God, I would have saved so many hours of my life if they did do that, though. To be fair.
Oh, really?
Would you get
Yeah.
past the credits though?
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
Marvel. It's just
Yeah.
Marvel being zoomed
Like,
in and
okay.
out.
Right, but think about the first 5 minutes of the movie Clue. Like, that's a pretty great first 5 minutes in terms of setting up what's gonna come and everything else. Like,
it hooks you.
Yeah, right. There's some movies where the first 5 minutes are not as good as the first 5 minutes of Clue.
Yeah, like the first hour of Inception. Like.
Yes, exactly. Right.
All
like if I'd
exposition.
seen the first 5 minutes of Inception, I probably wouldn't have had to see Inception. It would have been fine.
But like then with
As
like a Terrence
exposition
Malick
films
movie,
go,
the
it's
first
alright,
5
though.
minutes of it would probably really draw you in, and you'd be like, oh my god, and then you'd watch the rest of it, and you'd be like, it's all the first 5 minutes. It's all different scenes that are just like the first 5 minutes. Actually, I loved Tree of Life, but
Have you seen Knives Out? You should.
Oh, that's so good, you guys.
We're gonna watch that.
So,
True Life is
so
great,
good.
Oh, I love that movie.
Really?
It made me realize
so
I'd really
good.
like more like whodunits to hit the market again.
Yeah.
You know, like.
It's a particularly well done one, but yeah.
Yeah.
I just love that Daniel Craig's character, the Foghorn Leghorn
He is
detective.
so good.
like-
Yeah.
I love
Ooh, Knives Out. Is Knives Out like Clue? Can I just ask that? Like
A little.
the trailer.
A little.
Not as
I mean,
silly.
you know, it's a mystery.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's
It's like a
comedy.
dark comedy.
It's a big
The thing-
ensemble cast. You know,
My
pretty well known people.
Everybody's great. Everybody's
Yeah.
great in it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
so good.
brilliant.
The one
So
thing,
good.
and I will say, I mean, I do think that Daniel Craig probably delivered the second best performance. Ana de Armas was amazing. But I do feel like at some point someone would have been like, hey, like, you kind of sound exactly like Frank Underwood. What's that like?
Yeah.
Frank Underwood. Who's
Yeah,
Frank
Kevin
Underwood?
Spacey's
Frank
Kevin
Underwood is
Spacey's
yeah.
character in House of Cards.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I've never seen that, so I didn't know
I've
what you
never
were
seen
talking
it
about.
either.
It's a great show. It's a wonderful show, but we all know what happened with Kevin Spacey. Not just beyond that, it was more just like it's such an kind of like
Didn't he start
memorable and
murdering
iconic
people?
thing. Yeah.
And
Spacey?
like that were like based on like biblical.
Kevin Spacey?
Kevin Spacey or
Yeah,
Frank
didn't he
Underwood?
like based on
No,
like
we're
the
talking
7
about
deadly
now.
sins?
Yeah.
He just
Oh,
started like
yeah,
going
I think
crazy.
that
and-
was
House of Cards.
You're confused. You're confused. You
That's
watched
House of
You're
Cards.
thinking
5
about
minutes of
Seven. You're thinking
Yeah,
about
no,
Seven.
watch
Seven.
that.
Oh, what's in the
Oh
box?
yes, oh it's a movie. Oh right. That wasn't a
I was about to say,
biopic.
like, I wish that had been House of Cards. That could have
No,
worked,
it
too.
was.
I mean, House of Cards was good though. House of Cards was a phenomenal show, but
House of Cards.
what
Well,
do you
you
guys
heard
think?
it from
That
us.
sounded a lot alike.
Check out House of Cards from us at Sound Booth Theater.
That's what I mean.
Yellow Hat.
Also, drink Coors Original. Coors Original
Oh yeah. Hey. Yeah,
is better than
what's wrong with
Coors
the
Light.
drinking?
What do you
Daniel
think
Craig
about
can't
that?
get
I
Coors
think
Original
what
in
we're-
Ireland.
I believe what we were saying
Aw.
was that we strongly endorsed
Just light.
Knives Out. I
Yeah.
personally felt like there was similarity there, but also as someone with just like, I'm one of those people who like, I get nauseous if I see other people getting nauseous. Like, Ana de
Oh.
Armas
no.
in that movie.
Same.
How did she
Oh,
do it?
right.
How did she do it?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
gross.
Challenging.
Well-
I love
Wonderful.
Knives Out. I think the worst thing I could possibly say about it is there's a few things that they present that don't really pay off, and that's literally it. Like I really liked it a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
It's awesome.
But
exactly.
do the knives come out?
They do.
Oh yeah,
do.
they come out.
Yeah, they
Okay.
Just all the time. Someone's just
Yeah.
like,
Lots of
stick
cards.
knife, throw it away.
Otherwise, it'd be false advertising, and
That's
they
not
would
a
have
knife.
to go to court.
Right.
Hey,
One more thing,
question.
guys. Oh,
Oh.
no, go ahead. Dude. No.
Well, I was going to ask.
You?
Oh,
Me?
oh, what?
I'll go real quick.
What?
I'll
This
go-
is called a Canadian standoff where I'm
I'll go
from,
real quick.
Canada.
So
No, you.
I've invited other people. I've invited other people to this party. So how should we do this?
Hey,
I can log off because I've got more work to do.
Yeah, so
Really? Is that what you want to do? All right.
Well, I
guys,
mean, I'm just I've got work. If I need to make space for somebody, it's fine.
I'll make space
I can
too,
also be
whatever.
booted whenever I can head off or
Same.
stay
Also
for a little longer.
can leave whenever.
Boot me whenever it's time.
Yep.
you won't be rid of me, Jeff.
how about you
I'm
guys?
staying to
how
the
about
bitter
you guys
end.
tell me when you're ready to go?
How about this?
And then-
Yeah, let's have the fans vote us out. Let's make this really mean.
Yeah,
Oh my
let's
God.
do that like
We
Survivor.
should do like a death round.
Yes.
We should play like death round improv.
Just as
Battle
well. I'm gonna be
Royale.
gone right away.
this is like the
They're gonna
Battle
put me
Bachelorette.
off
Royale.
right
Or
away.
like, yeah, we could do trivia death round or death round improv. If we do
Ooh,
trivia, death
whoever
round,
passes out
I will
from
definitely
alcohol.
be out first.
Only have
Speaking
ice
of
left.
passing out from substances, Ramon, what are you drinking? Do you have a drink there?
Yep, I just have some nice iced tea. Nothing fancy today.
What?
Some
so
iced
healthy.
tea with what kind of rum?
Is it
Or
hard?
gin.
Some Long Island.
Hard?
Long Island,
action.
yes.
Oh, Long Island. Oh, nice.
Ah.
Look, I'm just trying to keep up with James's parrot because
There you go.
like he's drinking
He's down in
on the
that.
table.
Yeah.
How much
He's like,
booze
his
does
parrot's like, look at me, I'm the captain now, and I'm like, oh my god, you totally are.
that was a great reference.
He's
That
doing
was,
my
that was
earbuds right now.
multi-leveled.
What were you going to
How-
say earlier, Justin? When you and Jeff
Oh.
had your little
Yeah.
standoff.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna ask Ramon what his drink was,
Oh.
and why it's a Long Island iced tea. You say?
Sure.
Yeah,
That is very strong.
or just a
Hell
regular
yeah.
iced tea. No, regular iced tea. So it's a regular iced tea, and so like, what's your inspiration for drinking iced tea tonight?
It's not quite tonight for me. It's still about 100 degrees here in California. So
Not too
the
bad.
inspiration is cool the heck down.
Right.
Right.
Atlanta,
Solid.
95 degrees
Yeah.
today in Atlanta.
Same
But-
here. Same here.
Mm.
Real quick, returning to
Aw.
a previous statement, Jeff, are there people in the waiting room right now who would like to come in?
Okay, so we got Nicholas Legrand. I think
Alright.
will come in, and we
For
got
the great
Mr.
Nicholas
Pratt
Legrand, I
Spencer.
volunteer as tribute. I'm happy to leave. Bring Nicholas Legrand in. Let's-
Emily, we thank you for your time,
Yes.
your energy, and your dedication to this website. This
put a lot
website
into
would
it.
not be
Emily, if anybody leaves, it should be Justin.
existing.
You're all thinking it.
Also true.
We're all
Also
thinking
true.
it.
Jeff,
He's
listen,
barely gone
last
through
thing I
puberty.
say, he
Yes.
barely did anything. Kidding. He kept me sane. He shepherded the whole project. But last thing I do want to say, I mean, ages ago, but I'm an incredibly compulsive person, which is
Mhm.
why I'm good at my job, but just a huge pain in the ass to everyone I love. I also work here. I am not just, I don't only just write things for here. I'm also our communications manager. I'm normally more eloquent than when I'm a few vodkas deep, but it is such an honor to help spread the words of this incredibly talented team.
Aw.
And if you ever have any advice for me or any questions for me, Emily@soundgoodtheater.com. Shoot me an email. Would love your feedback. Thank you all. Have a beautiful
Cheers, Emily.
We love you, Emily. Cheers. Big round of applause. And yes, there is a lot of stuff that happened on the back end because of Emily that you don't see, but it was grueling and painstaking. So we thank you very much for the time and dedication.
All
that,
right. Goodbye,
All
guys.
Later.
Ciao.
Emily.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
All right. Now we have room. Come on in, whoever wants to come on in.
Come on in. Come on in.
Get your
Join
butts
the
in
party.
here.
Oh, we could do the there's a story.
No.
Got him, Brady.
I.
Okay.
What?
That sounded familiar.
What's that? So we have to all look at each other when we're referenced in this song.
There we go.
Like this.
And then whoever's left and
Where are
right,
we
that's always
looking?
gonna be.
Where are we looking?
I'm in the worst position possible. I've got
You gotta be
to
square
like.
on. You gotta be square
So
on.
is
And
everybody
you gotta look at
in
the camera and then look
Is
up.
everybody in the same position? I thought
I
maybe
can't
you guys
look
were
up. If I look up,
discussing
I'm
this
just the
earlier,
top of the
but I
box.
wasn't sure if this was what you were talking about. As you guys probably know, I'm lost about 95% of the time, so forgive me if we're going over something.
We were talking about the
again.
Brady Bunch and how we need to recreate the Brady Bunch.
Yes.
I'm gonna be Alice.
So is Jeff
I'll be the black one.
above
in the
Alice.
top left square for everybody or just for me?
Yes,
Yes.
but it's hard to point
Yeah,
to
same
him.
for me.
Try it.
And you're in the bottom right.
I
He's-
see.
He's right there.
Laura's
He's right there.
There you
and
go.
you are.
Left.
There he is.
So
Richard's
figure
there.
out who you're gonna turn to and look at lovingly.
All right, I'm gonna fuck all this up now.
Oh, no.
Hey, Nick.
There goes our symmetry.
Oh.
How's it going? Can everyone
Hey.
hear me all right?
Hey.
Hello.
That's fantastic, Nick. How are you?
Nicola.
I'm doing all right.
Are you in Brazil?
Yeah, I am.
Awesome.
Eu estou em
Nice.
Juiz de Fora agora.
Ah, yes. I also like tapas.
Practicing Portuguese. I'm in a city called Juiz de Fora, which means judged from the outside, which is probably the most badass city name I've ever heard of.
I feel
Right.
that.
That's pretty
I feel
cool.
that in my core.
Good name. I like it.
For anyone who doesn't know and needs an introduction to Mr. Nicholas Legrand here, he runs the Gamelit Society.
Ooh.
Yes, with an iron fist.
With an
Or
iron
something like
fist.
that.
So anyone who is watching,
El Comandante.
be sure to say nice things about him in the comments, or
Think
he will
back
eliminate
to
you.
Justin's adolescent sexual experiences.
Nice.
Iron
Yet.
What, Annie? Why would you bring that up, Annie? We never talked about that before.
With
Oh
my
no, I
mother
was
show
thinking
beginning.
about it.
discussing it
What's wrong
before.
with you?
I'm just what is James Osiris
lost.
Baldwin
know what
lovingly
we're
refers to
talking
me as a summer child, and
Oh, you
I've grown
sweet
fond of.
summer child.
You know,
grown
James,
fond
I'm a
of
little offended that you haven't asked what I'm drinking tonight.
Oh, yeah,
What are
yeah.
you drinking?
Drinking.
Actually, so far nothing, but since you asked,
Oh,
Hey!
I missed it. Is it
Whoa!
Oh no!
Chug.
It's just water. It's
We're
just
going-
water,
we're going on a
guys.
journey.
no, it's
The
definitely
oldest
Smirnoff.
trick in the book.
Smirnoff water.
Melted ice.
I've also got this, which is local stuff called cachaça, which is a liquor made from sugarcane, which is
Ooh.
pretty interesting. But I don't drink it
that's
straight.
nice.
It feels in your
Wait.
stomach about like you chug paint thinner if you drink it straight.
I missed it. Are you on cachaça? What are you on?
Oh no, I've got Smirnoff vodka, but I've got the cachaça here, but I only drink it as a cocktail. You
Make some
can't
caipirinhas.
Mix them both.
some
Are you
caipirinhas. Yeah, I don't
lacking in lime and sugar? Because that's all you need.
exactly. Eu não tenho limão.
Mm,
Infelizmente.
team.
We've got no limos here.
I don't know why
If
Jeff
only.
is taking us out to the street, and he seems to.
Funny
Was,
seeing Jeff's camera and
Yeah.
all of you guys with daylight outside. And
Is
it's
it still
10
bright
PM
here?
No
Jeff,
delay here.
Are you also in Brazil, Jeff?
Holy shit! It's bright in
Yeah,
Texas too.
I am. Jeff's not in Texas. Are you in Texas?
I'm in Texas.
Oh.
I didn't think it was bright
Texas?
I
outside.
am in Nicholas Legrand's
Yeah.
backyard, and I
I've
put
been
a
for like
black
3 years.
blanket over his window. That's why he's so confused about
Oh, I see.
about
Okay.
yeah the
I'm
daytime.
really confused now because it should be like 8 o'clock in Kansas City. Are you not in Kansas City?
I am Kansas City,
Oh.
and it is 8 o'clock.
It's still light at this time of day. Like
Yeah.
8 o'clock, it's still
I
light.
don't agree.
Sun
Like
has
in
set.
Same
North
in-
Carolina, it is.
Same in
I used to be
Tejas.
able to sing a song in Portuguese, but I don't know if I remember it.
Was it a David Bowie song?
No,
once-
it was
Oh.
an Astrid. Is it Gilberto or Gil? It's probably
Gilberto.
Gilberto. Is it Jill? Is it Gilberto?
Gilberto.
Is it Corcovado?
Wait, is it Gilberto Gil?
Manhã de Carnival.
I once dated a Brazilian and I learned obrigado and caipirinha.
I know obrigado.
Caipirinha.
Absolute most important phrase I've learned in Portuguese is desculpa-me, eu não falo português muito bem. Sorry,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
speak Portuguese very
Yeah.
well. I've said
Ideal.
that thousands of times by now.
I was gonna have you
Why?
critique me, but I guess you're not the one to do it.
Agora
We're
não.
putting out a call.
what song is this, Annie? I'm really curious. It's either
Are you Googling it? Gary, what do you mean about the martini? Oh, you're right. Yeah, you said martini. Don't know it. Who can name that tune? Name
A
that
Day in the
tune.
Life of a Fool.
You got it.
I know my jazz. I was born on jazz. 16 years ago.
I was a baby.
I've been listening to jazz my whole life. Oh, 17 years.
You doing the Miles Davis thing here?
I'm doing a Miles Davis thing. That's what I do all the time. This is my normal speaking voice.
Actually, Miles is even harder to understand.
It's just the whole body changes like jazz.
Miles,
amazing
did he
voice. There
sing?
was
I thought
actually
he just
somebody who-
played. Did he
Who?
sing in his songs, Miles Davis?
No. You can't sing like this.
Chet Baker did
I know
though.
his
If we're
voice so well.
if we're talking about trumpet players who sang, Chet Baker is he's your guy. He's
Well,
your
he
guy.
sang, but Miles Davis never sang, right?
It was physically impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah, you put it in, like, how do you
like
put a
Tom. He
trumpet?
could do like a Waits sort of thing where he's just like, I got it.
Yeah, I think he could have done a weight sort of thing.
No, he couldn't. You don't understand.
I actually don't know what he sounds like because I only heard
neither.
jazz.
So actually,
Who was at the Kansas City at the Here Now festival? I can't.
Dion
think of his
Graham.
name. Yeah, he narrated the biography of Miles Davis.
Yes,
Oh,
he
really?
did.
He's read it
Yeah.
as Miles Davis.
Nuh-uh.
Dion Graham's
Incredible. Just
Uh-huh.
Okay, hold on.
That was how I learned about him.
I saw him at APAC, man. He is so fucking cool.
Yeah,
he's
cool.
the coolest.
Sorry, you saw Miles Davis at APAC.
Miles Davis, audiobook narrator extraordinaire. No, Dion Graham. Can you imagine that?
Oh man, he did do it. He did do it.
He did do it.
Miles. Hold on a
Yeah,
second,
man.
guys.
I told you.
She told
talking
you,
about?
Jeff.
She told you. She told you, Jeff.
I did.
And you didn't
He
listen.
actually he talked
You
about it at a
guys
workshop
check
about how he
this
did
out.
it as Miles Davis.
Oh,
We're gonna hear it.
we can't hear it
No,
yet.
I can't. No, I can't. I don't have loop back on my laptop.
Oh, I got loop back on. I can play it for y'all. Don't you worry, your little lemons. I'ma play some Miles Davis voice.
My favorite thing to say is Miles Davis, you motherfucker.
Don't you worry, your little lemons is my new favorite phrase.
You're talking about our breasts.
He's just talking about your lemons. Lemons you have in a bowl outside on the tabletop.
Everyone loves large lemons.
I mean, we do think with our breasts much of the time.
Sour lemons, baby. All right, here we go. Here's the sample. Dion Graham.
Listen, the greatest feeling I've had in my life with my clothes on was when I first met Diz and Bird together in St. Louis, Missouri back in 1944.
Okay, I'm getting this.
I was 18
You're getting what?
I'm getting.
Why did you stop it?
I'm getting this.
years old and had just graduated from Lincoln High School. It was just across the Mississippi River in East St. Louis, Illinois. When I heard Diz and Bird and B's band, I said, "What? What is this?" Man, that shit was so terrible, it was scary. I mean, Dizzy Gillespie, Charlie Yardbird Parker, Buddy Anderson, Gene Hammonds, Lucky Thompson, and Art Blakey all together in one band, and not to mention Billy Eckstein himself. It was a motherfucker. Man, that shit was all up in my body. Music all up in my body, and that's what I wanted to hear. The way that band was playing music, that was all I wanted to hear. It was something.
Very good.
I read that book when I was like 20.
I'm
so
simultaneously
hearing that shit
really pleased by his voice and really concerned because I know that he's probably
That would
has
hurt.
some serious nodes.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
He
it
sounds
sounds
nothing
so
like
good.
that in real life.
Nothing
It's
like
crazy
that.
how
Wrong
good that
baritone.
sample is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking him up. He's so cute. He's a jazz musician.
Miles Davis?
He's an actor.
Miles
he's an
Davis,
actor.
yes.
Oh,
Dion
Dion.
Graham.
I'm so confused. Let's listen to a clip from Dion Graham, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But he's an actor, not a jazz
an
singer.
actor.
Yes.
So how
That's
did we
right.
get on him?
So Miles Davis
Yeah,
was
he's
the
on The
jazz
Wire, I know
musician
him.
who died, and
I
then
know who Miles Davis is.
yeah. So
I
then
don't know
Dion
what-
Graham
That was
narrated
Dion
the
Graham's
audiobook.
Dion Graham became Miles Davis
He's a voice actor.
through
I was
genetic
wondering how he
re-engineering.
jumped because I looked him up and I was like, this is the guy from The Wire. And
How
I
do you-
was like,
No.
ah,
Are you spelled Dion Graham?
he's great.
Oh yeah, I'm looking him
Dion
up.
Graham really liked
D-I-O-N.
D-I-O-N.
at Here Now. Jeff.
Graham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I talked to him a lot, like 2 years ago. Not
Same
the last
here,
year now, but the one before. When he did that performance. He did that performance with one other actor, and then the Chinese guy who plays the violin with all the effects at Here Now.
Yeah.
Oh, that dude. Oh my
yeah,
god,
I know.
that guy's awesome.
That guy gets me revved up.
If you haven't heard of Here Now, If you haven't heard of Here Now, Jeff, do you want to talk a little bit about what this is and what people can expect?
Here
from
Now?
it? Yeah.
The Here Now Festival is an audio arts and I don't know, audio arts. So really, they're talking about audiobooks and audio dramas, and all these people from the coast come here to Kansas City.
Right. It's like
come here to Kansas City to perform and do workshops and all, like producers, like indie producers, podcast producers who do audio dramas for their podcast. They come and we just all talk shop, and it's a great time. We did the digital version of the Here Now Festival this year. If you guys haven't seen it, Emily Labus wrote a fantastic play for us to do live. You know what? I should put that video up on YouTube, even though it's like 480p, because it was only streamed to Facebook.
Yeah, I was going to ask today if you could do that, because I haven't seen the one yet that you guys.
Really? I'll put it up on YouTube.
It went well.
It went really
it
well.
Was really
and we
smooth.
won the award. We won the award for the best show of.
We did.
We should watch it.
Yeah, we did.
We should watch it right now in its entirety.
45 minutes later.
Perform it right now.
Later.
I was 3 sheets to the wind that night. I don't. I'm scared to watch it again.
No, you.
Currently, I'm only
It was
1
great.
sheet to the wind.
That was the real wine.
So someone in this chat asked, how do I invest in Soundproof Theatre?
Who said that?
What's that?
How do you invest in sound booth theater? Well, there's a number of ways, and that's a really great question. Thank you for
Email
asking.
Gary Furlong.
Well,
who asked this
yes,
question?
my Venmo is.
Who asked this question, James? Do you have a name?
It was Rasta Life Reggae.
Yeah.
Ah, Rasta Life Reggae.
I
my
don't
man.
believe that's your real
How are
first
you doing?
name.
Yeah. Well, I believe you. There's honestly best way to support us right now is to just hang out with us. We've got the Discord server going. If you come and hang out with us while we play video games, narrate, whatever, come on in, join us, and then just be involved in the community. That's a fantastic way to support. Obviously, purchasing our audiobooks helps us out. And the more audiobooks you listen to, the more
you can do.
hair you grow on your chest.
Yeah, that too.
Scientific
Very
fact.
important.
Thanks, Rob.
Do they want to invest in us, like have buy a share or something?
Buy us an
like how the
oaken
stock
desk.
market works.
Like a stock, like a
stock and a bond,
like a flying bird deliverer.
What?
I'd love a car. I'll definitely take
Just
a car.
buy.
Whoever wants
If you
to
want
buy
to
one.
invest in sound booth theater, buy Gary a car.
Really useful to audio. I can drive 2 more microphones.
Yeah. Great way to invest.
It's true.
Sell the car for
I look forward to those investor reports. So this quarter, I drove your car to New Mexico.
To your house while you slept.
Hey, I want to show you guys the next tab on the website. This is the most exciting one. This is the big, the main page.
The main page.
What?
What's happening?
Sorry. I'm reading down.
going on?
I'm ADD. Sorry.
You're hysterical, Annie.
What were you saying?
Slap.
Gary Simmons saw me live, and Benjamin said, I have watched Annie sing with Jeff Goldblum. Did you see me live?
Yeah.
Hey.
If anybody didn't know, Annie
That's
sings
cool.
with Jeff
Simmons saw me live
Goldblum.
and sent
No
me some
big
pictures.
deal. It's just my live stream.
Just your buddy Jeff, casual.
Weird freak thing that happened, and I have to look back at the pictures of it and then ask people if it really happened.
But
Did
kind of
that
a lot.
happen?
Not like once on
happens.
accident. Kind of like a lot. Like they may have.
Do you
tweeted
have
it.
might
Jeff's
even
phone
happen
number and you
again.
text him? Like, hey, Jeff.
I
Good
don't.
morning.
I do not have Jeff Goldblum's phone number.
That's a lie.
I could actually probably pass a message along to him if I wanted to, but I would want to be sure that it was like, an important message.
Hey.
Or at least a really clever one.
What kind of coffee do you like, Jeff? I mean, what's up with that? What do you like?
I'm so glad you messaged me, Annie. What did it say? He's a real charming guy. He's a really charming guy.
Anyone would be glad that Annie messaged him. Come on now.
Yeah.
That's true.
Me and Jay.
That's very true.
agree.
Yes. Jeff Goldblum, Annie Ellicott act. Incredible. Beautiful times.
It's incredible.
cool.
It's not.
There are some videos online, are there? Of
Yep.
It's not
of you singing?
incredible.
Yeah, there are some videos.
Yeah,
online.
there's one where she acts like she's trying to bite his hand or something. I remember. I don't even know
Biting
what
the
that was about.
microphone. I'm about to bite the
Biting the
microphone.
microphone. Okay. It looked
night
like you were
Jeff
trying to bite
Goldblum
his
lost
hand.
a
Very
finger.
close to the microphone.
It's a very clever deep fake. She took videos from Jurassic Park, sang along.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum's not even
You
actually
see
a
right
jazz
through her.
pianist. It's all a deep, elaborate.
Just a
fake.
fucking EDM of that is one big pile of shit. That
I've
is
tricked
one
the
big
entire
pile of
world
shit.
into thinking that he's made this like #1 jazz
Fun
album with all
story.
these stars, and that I tour with him occasionally.
That's so cool.
Does anybody want to read out that comment that just came up? I
Justin
see a
is the
comment. I
next-
can't quite
Justin is
read
the
it.
next
though.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's for me. This
Yeah.
me?
I could see that when he eventually grows up.
Yep,
Well,
I agree.
Not for
That'll
another like 3
never
or 4
happen.
decades. Okay.
Okay.
little did Justin know.
Somebody's a
You're
fan of
going to-
Fibble.
but yeah, in 2 or 3 decades, you're going to be the voice of God in 70% of all.
Hey,
movies.
70%. That's pretty good of all things. Anything that has God in it.
Yeah.
But
What are
Christianity
you
is going to take a
drinking, Jeff?
downturn in a while. Ooh, what are you drinking from? Is that a
Are you drinking
decanter.
perfume?
Yes.
Canta?
I
The
don't drink from
decanter-
bottles, I
I
drink
want
decanters.
some.
Oh,
I ran out of whiskey
The
today.
car.
I want some.
cheers. This is Bowmore.
It's what?
Cheers.
Do you remember that part
Cheers.
in Gone with the Wind where Scarlett O'Hara uses perfume as mouthwash so that
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Bull gets drunk?
Oh no.
That sounds awful. Look at the color. Look at that.
Mine is color. It's no color.
Amber. Are you drinking gin there, Lori? You got.
Yeah, but I was in a whiskey mood. I just ran out.
I got some whiskey.
With my peach.
But
Yeah,
it's
come
much
over here.
better.
I had some really cheap Irish, and I wasn't a fan.
Oh, check out my.
Don't talk about me like that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
We know
Oh, is
which
this
cheap Irish
crib?
I'm talking about.
Oh, that's the collection.
It's my
The whiskey
Damn.
collection.
my liquor collection there.
So-
Oh wow.
Fun. What a
Yeah.
lovely, lovely place.
Hey, I wanted to show off the Who We Are page, which is just basically a bunch of drunks. That's all it
All
says.
right.
Online.
All right, we're switch over.
And
For
hey,
your sale.
well, Sin, I've had 3 beers tonight.
And you're already drunk? Just 3 beers?
Founded by.
Man, you're lightweight.
No, but you know what it's like? It's I you know what? I'm such a social recluse these days, because of that whole
You're just
pandemic
drunk on your
thing.
presence.
The whole what?
I'm drunk on your presence, Nicholas. That's exactly it. I am just like it's like. This might as well be non-alcoholic beer in high school that someone gave to me as
Justin's
a prank.
in high school.
And no, I was hypothetically.
No puberty.
And then I said, "Oh, I'm so drunk. I'm so wasted." But then it was all. It might as well be that because it's the people. Here at Sound Booth Theater, we believe it's all about the people, and the people that run our company, and the people who bring the stories that you love to you. This is the Who We Are page, narrated by Miss Annie Ellicott.
Yay!
Are you able to read this?
All of
Yes.
them, because there's a lot of
I think.
there's a
oh,
lot
wait,
of
there we go.
authors.
Here from. Although we are best known from there.
From Founded, or we
Founded
create,
by-
Ah!
We create
create.
unforgettable audio experiences.
like this one.
Founded by prolific narrator and producer Jeff Hayes. Sound Booth Theater is a full-service audio production company that specializes in multicast audiobooks and audio deep dives, which are enhanced with sound effects and music.
Okay, all right, Annie, do Christopher Lee.
Who's that?
Christopher Lee.
Count
Saruman, Lord of the
Yes,
Rings.
Count-
among other things.
Saruman.
I was going to say she
I
should do
I
the
don't know
Oracle
any of the
Oh,
things
yeah.
you said.
You have to zoom out. You have to zoom out.
Although
Oh, is
we're
that too-
best known for our work in game lit and lit RPG, we are interested in lending our voices to great stories of any genre. We are proud to work with some of the most talented authors, voice actors, musicians, and engineers in the busyness.
Busyness.
Click below if you like to join our
Busyness.
team or learn more about us.
Learn more about us. Hey, this is where you click. Uh-oh.
Most of us know who Christopher Lee
There you go.
is.
I've got a rogue scroll wheel. Contact us. You. Yes, you watching this right now. You want to contact us. You want to click right here,
I'm doing
don't you?
it.
Just click. Lori's clicking there. You should click there too. Join us. Just like this man wants you to. Join us. Sorry about that.
Roy's really getting into it.
Meet the authors. Hey,
Meet
here
the
at Sound
authors.
Booth Theater, we
know the
don't
brilliant
just.
minds.
Oh, go please, Annie. Yes,
Who's
please.
driving
Sorry,
this
go
fucking
continue.
boat?
This is going.
I didn't know that Nevin Ilyev was a killer butler.
Yes.
Help me out on
Meet
this.
the authors. Get to know the brilliant minds behind some of your favorite series. Shimmer.
Thank you, Annie.
Okay, yeah.
That-
Take over, Justin, please.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit.
I
out
thought
of
this was
control.
presented by Annie Ellicott, but I guess it's presented by Justin Thomas James. I guess.
No, you're
that I'm
right.
going to
That's what's
butcher
happening
the.
right
He
now.
knows that I'm about to butcher the pronunciation of every single author's name.
Well, you are welcome. Please.
Oh no!
Please.
Oh no! By all means.
Oh no
by
no.
all
Oh
means,
well,
you go.
please.
Oh, no,
Please.
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 I couldn't possibly. I couldn't possibly. I think it's your turn.
All right. It's my turn. Yo, so check
I need to
it.
be drunker.
Sound Booth Theater. We got offers. We got
Who's
authors
talking?
making offers. We got offers
They do make
coming
offers
through on the
sometimes, but they're
daily.
always,
We got
appropriate.
Shemer Kuznets. No, we got Shemer
Is that
Kuznets.
urban Canadian sounds?
We got
Shemer Kuznets.
Shemer. We got Shemer Kuznets.
Nevin
We
Ilyev.
got yes.
Nevin Ilyev.
Thanks. Yo, Carrie Summers. Hey,
Carrie Summers.
who narrates Carrie Summers is
C'est moi.
c'est toi.
C'est moi. C'est moi.
If you don't understand French, that means please get me a cow. I need one. But also, Carrie
I've been
Summers.
asking for a cow since my birthday.
Cherchez la vache. The what? The cow. We got Hugo. Who's that?
Hugo
Hugo
Huesca.
Huesca.
Yeah. And then now
Charles
the pinnacle, the entire motivating point behind this entire website was this next picture here. This is Charles Dean. This is actually Charles Dean.
Literally Charles
It's actually
Dean.
him.
We were shocked.
Literally.
I don't buy it.
Made of bacon.
People.
Yes.
You guys didn't know that the
Open
last
your
Rory
eyes,
Turnus book was
sheeple.
literally the last book.
Yeah.
Charles Dean was
Literally. Yes, Charles Dean is as actually.
We told Charles Dean we were going to be having him for dinner.
That's a weird thing to say either way.
It is. Of course, we've got James Osiris Baldwin here with another bird. What's this bird's name?
That was me. I was on a road trip, so I'm wearing my motorcycle jacket in that book, and I found these wild cockatoos that just were completely chill. So I just hung out with all these cockatoos.
Oh, nice.
Picture. I actually have one where the cockatoo is on my arm. They actually came up right up.
Cute.
I just have some sort of
Amazing.
bird magic, and yeah.
Silas knows you're talking about another bird.
So you can see the pictures of
Can't
people
just
on
see
the
that right in
screen,
front of him.
and he is currently territory calling. He's actually trying to intimidate you guys because he thinks that you're going to take his man. And
Well, we are.
yeah.
Silas has reason to be concerned.
There's Pippa. Look at Pippa's sweet ass ride.
I know.
That
That's
is
cool.
Nice.
Why don't
Is
I
it a
So
tiny
cool.
house or
I'm
a?
so jealous.
It's a sound booth.
That's
Like-
fine.
No wonder
That's
she
where
can write no wonder she can create such immersive worlds. She's hanging out in there.
It's cool.
She's living the van life.
That's amazing. I would love to have that. Is that a Mitsubishi?
I don't know what those are called.
Mitsu-
It's like one of those
Mitsubishi?
old
Thing that makes
tiny.
sausage.
It's like an
That's
old timey.
That's how we pronounce it in
Mitsubishi.
Canada.
Winnebago.
Matsubishi.
It's
It's like a sausage
Method-
grinder.
It's one of those
Sausage
circus
grinder.
things. It's like you like live in
Yeah.
it and
I
then you can
wouldn't
hook
get
it up to
inside
one
it.
horse.
You're gonna come out
Yeah,
the other end all
that's what we
squishy
need.
and
We're
shit.
we're technically a troupe of actors. We need
We
this.
Potential
each need one of
sausages.
those. Can you imagine
do.
just living in one of those and having a horse and having it have it?
Many
do
pack
that?
horses.
Fuck, would be cool.
Oh, I'm
Hey.
suddenly so dissatisfied with my life.
Jeff, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're gonna say every.
Jeffrey?
I'm gonna scroll down, and you're gonna say every author's name
Okay.
like a
Cutie.
auctioneer.
Who's this
Like an
little
au-
cutie at
like
the
an-
bottom right?
Are you ready?
3 seconds.
No, I'm not good at auctioneer.
Oh, you get ready.
We got Noah Barnett. Noah Barnett. He's got the headphones. Picture. You can't.
30.
No, I'm terrible at this.
30,000.
You're doing great.
You're asking me to read a bunch of stuff that's not there.
Hold on. I want to give it a shot.
Please,
Okay,
yes,
we got
yes,
Noah
Nicholas.
Barnett. Coming up next, we got Edward Castle. Up next
Hey.
is Harmon Cooper. Next up on the
20.
block is Annie Connolly.
20,000.
Hey!
Whoa.
Who's Annie Connolly?
All right, take it away, Gary.
And then we got Blaze Colvin. Coming up next, we got Timothy Dalton. And then next, we got Chris. What the hell? Curtis Eckstein and MR Forbes. Then we got somebody Steve Fuller, Jamie Hawk, and of course E.A. Hooper. Going once, going twice. Raymond Johnson, and a hammer, and a gavel, and what you call it. And then we got Realm Lovejoy. Everyone wants to live it. And Ken Lazite. And then we got Jeff Manscape or Men Pace. I just can't do the thing.
It's like MySpace.
Menapace. Jeff Menapace. Then we got Lars M. Not Lars Ulrich.
Jeff and Apache.
Then we got Michael R. Miller, one of Eric Nyland, and a Daniel Price, and a Daniel Prince.
Beautiful. All right, now like a horse race commenter was very similar
like
to
the
an
same
auctioneer.
I've never seen a horse race, so I'll just be like, and the next
What is
person is...
what is another fast talker? Who else talks fast?
Drunken quantum.
A bookie.
Someone wants drunken
A
quantum
bookie.
too.
Oh.
No,
I can
that's
do
what I
that.
just said.
I'm
Sorry.
drunk.
A croupier, a card dealer.
Card dealer. Oh, yep. Okay. All right, Lori, you take it away as the card
Nope.
dealer.
Nope.
Oh,
no.
What does a
Dealt
card dealer sound like?
I'm out
Can someone
of
do me?
gin.
Okay,
she
you
got
get your
it,
gin.
Oh,
What is a card
she
dealer?
ran away.
A car dealer is,
Just, I suppose, any...
you know, if
There
a
you
charismatic
are.
person is really persuasive.
Do we like
Okay,
the
everyone gather around. We're going to gather here at the table. Okay, Judson Robbins, you're in, and we've got Judson Roberts. That's right. Yeah, S.L. Roland. Yep. Okay, you're right. Put your chips in there, right there. Put it in front of me. Yep. Justin Smith, Smith, not
Jonathan
Smith, and
Jonathan Smith.
Yep, we've got two. This is very strange for a casino to have two people giving cards out, but we're doing that. That's exactly what we're doing. My name is Justino, and this is Anio. Justina. And yeah, I keep on calling you Anio for some reason, but yeah, here we go. Jeff Spruill. Jeff Spruill, you're in. And Valerie Starsky, here are your cards. Who's next? Who's
we got
next?
Antonio Terzini.
Yep. Antonio Terzini. This is a big poker table, is it not?
Yeah,
Prax Venter, of course. Prax Venter. Hopefully you're watching today, Prax Venter. Thank you for coming.
Virdi, look at
He wants to join very soon.
Isn't it pronounced? Adam J.
We got Adam J. Whitlatch. Adam J. Whitlatch.
We got
David
Dave Willamar.
So many authors.
Dave is wearing his cultist robes in his photo.
Hey, I want to do one like a DJ Khaled. Jeff, do you know DJ Khaled?
Nope.
Oh,
I don't know.
JD Astra. Or we can do the
Jason Derulo. You sing all the names.
DJ Biden. Let's hear it, Gary.
Oh God.
Hunter, James the Hunter.
There we go.
James
Let's read Joshua Swaney.
Where's he go?
Sebastian Wild.
He's so wild.
Sebastian Wild.
Sebastian.
I want to put
It's
an
a
extra st in there.
And that's all, folks.
Sebastian.
Scroll down to the narrator. Read the narrator for the race announcer.
Oh, Nick. Oh, Nicholas is going to take the
money
narrators.
shot.
And queuing up today, we've got Jeff Hayes and Annie Ellicott. Just as the starting gun sounds, Justin Thomas takes an early lead. And come on, you got to keep scrolling. I can't see the next ones.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Justin Thomas James takes an early lead, followed immediately by Gary Francis Furlong.
Aw,
Lori
Francis was
Catherine
my
Winkle is
mother's
making
name.
an early move, but she's going to be cut off quickly by Will M. Watt. And immediately followed by Dory Sachs. Man, it's tiny on my screen.
Yeah, I know.
She didn't scroll down again.
You got it, Nicholas.
Bringing up the rear of the pack is Andrea Parsnew, followed by Aurelia Vasquez and Dalton Lynn.
Hey, Dalton Lynn's in the chat here. Dalton Lynn, hey, what is your...
Okay, I'm so confused. Your first name's actually Dalton?
No, that's just my alias.
Oh.
That's just my
That's just her Jennifer
my book
Garner.
alias. Yes, exactly.
I have to say, Dari's hair is on point. It's amazing.
What's that?
Dari's hair is amazing. She has like the sailor cheek.
Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this hair. Dory is.
The top, the voice, the face.
Look at the hair. That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Dory Sachs.
Dory Sachs.
Dory is also a very, very small creature. Like she is like maybe she's about as yeah, she's like at the minimum height before
get on a roller coaster.
She can't ride half the rides at the fair. I say.
Yeah.
And she's been working on some of our projects for several months now. Like how is it been 6 months? Is it habit? Is it habit? Sounds
about right.
When did we go to New York?
It was wait. I thought you guys met her at the VidCon last year.
VidCon.
Well, no.
fall.
VidCon.
No?
VidCon is where we met the Frederator guy. Then we went to the Frederator thing that we were invited to, and she was there.
Okay, got it.
Got
it. So, she's in both books by J.S. Grelke.
Right.
So she is.
She is in Demon Lords and soon to be in World Tree's End. And
oh shit!
What's so funny?
Gary Simmons comment.
Oh, we've got Aurelia. Did we say
yeah,
that? I guess
it's Aurelia. Yeah.
Yeah, Aurelia has some voices. Now, a cool thing about this website. Hey guys.
Justin is
that
blackout drunk after 3 beers. Please
hey guys, you know what you're talking about a website.
Like what happened at Dragon Con, which I still have videos of.
Oh,
We still have
videos of it?
Oh, the King Louis.
You can never run for
Oh,
president.
do you have the King Louis video?
I got the videos, and so does Aurelia. We were both recording that thing.
All right, share with the class.
It's just music, guys. It's just music.
What was it that was on his head eventually at some point?
He put a red wig on, and he sang the King Louis song.
And Annie was doing background vocals.
Yeah, I have it on video. It's
That's
great.
one, Lord.
I reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's been bothering me.
Oh, you know the lyrics way better than I do.
Stroll right into town. Something. I'm tired of moving around. I don't remember this. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too.
Remember the snake from the Jungle Book? How it was the same voice as Winnie the Pooh?
It was.
That fuck anybody else up?
No, I didn't even notice.
Christopher Robin.
I didn't know that. I never knew that.
Why am I dissociating?
I didn't know.
I hated Winnie the Pooh when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Pooh Bear gonna eat you.
I was like, get this low energy shit out of here, man. I want explosions. I want G.I. Joes shooting people. Fuck this.
Instead of
Starting to
talking
sound like a
Eeyore.
serious Eeyore, Jeff.
Yeah.
I probably. Hey, I would knock any
You're
of those
trying to tell me
characters
you
out
were
of the
not
park.
into Kanga and Gru?
Who's that Eeyore-ish character that's in the Muppets? The high bird. That person.
Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus. Oh, yeah. That sounds like the
favorite.
Eeyore.
Mr. Snuffleupagus was my favorite character in Sesame Street. And then I found out my friend is a pharmacist in a prison in Boston.
Okay.
And
The Snuffleupagus is there?
One of their patients
No.
was in some capacity was a Mr. Snuffleupagus. I don't know if it was a voice or like the front or the back, but like one of Mr. Snuffleupaguses like is in a prison in Boston, and he's like on dialysis.
Oh,
And-
wow.
and
That's pretty sad.
I was
Or
like,
stuff
well, what is he in
Snuffleupagus.
prison for? And she was like, I think it had to do with like cocaine.
Oh
And so I always have this
Wow.
like,
Okay.
I have
Well-
this like image in my head of like Mr. Snuffleupagus being like,
I mean, are you sure he wasn't playing the rear?
oh, like,
Are you
High bird.
Are you sure he wasn't playing the rear end of Snuffleupagus?
He
Because
might
I mean,
have
I could
been.
see needing drugs to get through that.
Definitely a place
Yeah.
to put the cocaine.
I mean, I think he probably was the rear end of Snuffleupagus. That's probably the
I
best
mean, after
guess.
Goodness
enough
gracious.
cocaine, you're gonna be Snuffleupagus for a long
But
time.
Snuffleupagus was my fave.
Snuffing all that luffagus up.
I was going to say, so that's the author challenge: is find a way to include someone shooting lines of coke off the arse of Snuffleupagus in your next book.
How did it come to
Author
this?
challenge.
How did it come to
Snuffleupagus
this?
snorting lines
How did we
of
get
cocaine
here?
off the ass of like a giant blow up like holiday parade version of the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Mm. I love marshmallows.
Okay.
I want to sniff off you.
All right. Justin, you want to finish off our production team?
I would love to, but I also have an idea. Hey, we got some actors here. We got some authors here. I'm wondering whether or not our authors are willing to take 10 minutes to write some just ridiculous dialogue. You know, just stream of consciousness. I'm putting you guys on the spot, so please feel free to say no, that's too much, Justin, and then we can find something else. But who is down to just write a little like ridiculous script with 3 or 4 characters, and then we'll have Annie, Lori, Gary, and Jeff perform it.
All right. You're on.
So we've got 3 oh no's
Right now?
and 3 oh yeses and 1 stream of ridiculous.
We're gonna give you some time. I'm gonna give you some time. I'll stall for you. Don't you worry.
Okay, I've actually got a scene that you can do. but-
Oh, already?
Oh, you've
My
already got
God.
something ready. You've already got
You
something.
haven't met before, Justin, so you're gonna have to like work with me here.
Who's Silas gonna play?
Himself.
Notice, hey,
Yeah.
I would gladly be included in this, but there aren't too many scenes with 5 characters.
4's a lot. 4's a lot.
4 is a
I'll
lot.
come to your defense here.
Ramon, do you have anything as well, or would you be willing to write a little something? It can be literally anything. You could like just go on the website and grab disjointed lines, and we have to make it sound like it's part of a scene.
I might have something. I have to pull it up. Though. Give me a second.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got a thing going here. Okay. So James has a script going,
I have to.
and feel free to send it over. Take your time. I want to show you guys the production team. I want to introduce you to the production team because Sound Booth Theater would not be possible without all of the people behind the scenes who do some incredible work making our books sound good. Of course, here we have Sin Dalton Lynn again, who is our dog druid.
Hell yeah.
And Sin, would you be able to say a little bit about what you do here?
I proof audiobooks and I try to train up and coming proofers. That's what I do.
She makes
I
sure.
give our narrator.
more than
Yeah, I
that.
feel like you do a lot more than that. somehow.
I mean, you guys put me on the spot. I give our narrators absolute hell. Is
Yes.
what I do.
Yep.
Because I'm so freaking
Yes, you
anal.
do. Especially your Canadian ones, don't you?
Well, actually, what
Yes,
you do
the
is
pasta one.
you make us look good, and you make our products better.
I
Also
try. I
true.
try to prop everybody up. I want you guys to sound excellent.
So you have Sin to thank for your audiobooks actually being representations of the written book, because
Right.
sometimes I just don't say what's there at all. I just
Oh,
decide
yeah.
to make
I
up my own story.
I think
Sin
it's
is
pretty
just like-
hilarious how many misreads you guys.
Oh
get.
my gosh.
Like, oh, dude, it's like when I look at your guys' sets, I just laugh.
Yeah.
I laugh for about 5 minutes, and then I do my retakes in your set.
And the thing is, the thing is, those misreads are just misread because I don't mark every single misread. If it doesn't change the context, and if I think it sounds fine, I don't typically mark it.
Thank
so
you.
the things
So
that you
now we're
see-
supposed to narrate sober. Is that what I'm getting? You can't hold
Nobody
me
said that.
down.
Nobody said
Don't you
that.
ever believe that?
Dalton, we can't hold me back. Okay.
But so like this is what happened. So there was a book that I was proofing. I'm never going to let you live this down, Justin. You know I'm
Oh,
not.
it's me, of course.
And,
Of course.
and in this book, there was the word pasta was mentioned about 50,000 times, and
About
of course,
50.
Justin
About that, yeah.
Justin
Half the book
was
is
saying
pasta.
it as pasta. You know, and I'm like,
Pasta.
oh my gosh, I had to mark every single instance because I'm like, look, that I can let your little about accent go because some of our other border states up north they sound that way, but I just can't do the pasta thing. That just won't fly. So now,
Pasta.
so now what
lava.
happens is you did lava. I heard lava I think today or yesterday, and you did it right. So it was good. I didn't have to mark
Because
it.
I learned, because you've scarred my soul with your I don't
so much grief.
I have Canadian friends who say, wow, you don't sound very Canadian. It's because of you.
Well, you remember you said
You've
that we were killing the
burned it out of
Canadian
me.
right out of you.
You're killing the Canadian right out of me, eh?
What happens is, so Gary found out about this little thing. And
Yes,
so
I
now
did.
what Gary does, in every book at least once, he slips in pasta.
Pasta.
Keep us on our toes.
Just completely out of place.
And it makes no sense at all. It doesn't belong. And so I have to explain to any proofers that, like I had to tell Dory, well, this
Just
was an
watch
inside
out for
joke
Gary.
story. She caught it like a good girl, but I had to explain
Thank
to her.
fuck
so
she
didn't
caught it.
think you were... What?
Where I put it in Leap of Faith made no
It
sense.
made no sense at all.
It was like a healing potion. And I was like, maybe that accounted for the healing pasta.
It
And I was like, thank Jesus she caught that.
Yeah, if you don't see anything about it, then you know you to worry.
Where's the fucking
Wait, that went
pasta?
live? Did they catch the pasta? So
Catch
this
the
is
pasta.
Sin, you know, she's essential. And yes, she does so much more than proof. She holds us together, and she really is. If you look here, AKA Mama Bear, that's Sin
Definitely.
through and through.
Yeah.
And she's quickly, you know, growing into her own fame. So if you haven't already, check out her YouTube channel and watch her
What's it
reaction
called?
videos.
What's it called?
It's called Sin's Corner. Just Sin's Corner.
Oh wait, I haven't checked your subscribers lately. Hold on.
Dang, Jeff, I'm almost at 1,300 right now.
Nuh-uh.
Nice.
Yeah.
2.7 is when I last
Is
saw
that
it.
more than us? Because that's not fair.
I'm
No,
getting
not quite,
close.
not yet. We're
I'm-
almost at 2,000.
I
but
might,
Yeah.
I might,
it's coming
I
up.
might take over. I might.
She's gonna
bypass
take over.
She's
She's
gonna
gonna take over.
Twitter. It just happened.
1.28.
Yeah, it just happened in like the past week and a half, you guys. It's been absolutely crazy.
It's because she started commenting on Bill Burr's stand-up. I
Yeah,
think.
well, Zach Rushing was the first one, and then Bill Burr, and then I've been just opened up to a whole world of like I did a Patrice O'Neill, and then I
Nice.
did Andrew Schultz. So that's been interesting. It's just I don't even know what to make of it, you guys. I can't
gonna
even
go
keep
watch
up
your
with
Bill
the
Burr.
comment. You're gonna go watch what?
That's exciting.
I love Bill Burr, so I'm gonna go watch your reaction.
Oh, it's well, the one I think that got the most attention was the one that I did about vagina privilege.
Oh,
That sounds
I've
really
not seen
nasty.
that.
But what
Go
happened
on.
is okay. That sounds really, well, what happened is that one took a really dark turn, and it hit a raw nerve with me. So I had.
Was that Bill Burr?
Bill Burr, yeah.
Oh, dear.
And not bad. I wasn't not that I was mad at Bill Burr, but it just set off something in me very,
Oh yeah.
very that I feel very passionate about, and so I had to kind of rant about it for a little while. Lori and I, we've had discussions about this sort of thing, so I think she knows it
We have.
too.
Yes, I am sober enough to say that we have.
But I mean, the thing that I love about the show, and admittedly, I haven't watched a lot of it, but they're just really genuine reactions. It's not like, like, whoa, it's not like you're not over the top. It's just you're very much you. And
it took me a little bit to get used to the fact that I was talking to myself, basically talking to a camera. But then after a while, it started to feel more natural. And I don't know, I wanted to talk about movies and TV shows. And, I'm kind of homebound. I don't have a big, huge, I don't get out and do too much. So like, I'll start talking about it on YouTube. That'll be my outlet. So
we have a
check it out, guys.
Appropriate dialogue snippet.
Since corner.
Sorry.
So I totally have a dialogue snippet. It is wildly inappropriate. It is absolutely Hector just going on one of his like crazy dick rants.
Hector.
What?
Yeah.
I'm doing the best I can. All right. Stop getting down on me.
I'll tell you what I do. I'll post it in the private chat, and you guys can read it out.
Perfect. Sounds great. In the meantime, I'm just going to rip through Ramon. Let me know.
There is like judgmental one-word Siri in it. So,
perfect.
Not to be confused with Siri.
Siri.
Oh, okay. So the chat doesn't process the paragraphs very well.
Yeah, there's like a shorter snippet. I posted something in there too already. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
great.
Like a scene
you got
I wrote with Charles Dean.
We could do like a block each
perfect.
or something. There's a good few
that
blocks
could
there
work.
from Ramon.
We could, we'll have them explain the characters. Let me just quickly explain before we get into this. Let me just introduce you to the rest of the team very quickly. You have met Ahmed Mahmoud. He is our lead sound engineer, and he's got this incredible headshot here. That's very badass.
Isn't that awesome?
That is
so good.
So freaking cool.
I love his character art there. That's just...
I really like that.
I love he has pharaoh glasses.
Remind me who did that art again.
The same person who did the War Turnus covers, Radovan.
And he's got these little alembics or whatever these things are called. Vials. Alcohol.
Okay. I like how Bonnie's picture is just a close up of her avatar.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Just a close up.
That's so on brand.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome.
I love Bonnie's avatar too.
What is she? She's like the devil. She's AKA the devil.
Those are supposed to be fox ears, apparently. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Bonnie is all about foxes.
Foxy. And of course we have Dory. Dory, we still have to get an avatar made for her.
We'll get
Richard as well. Hey, is this Richard?
Hey.
Richard, why don't you take a second? Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're doing with this company here and what you've been up to?
I'm a sound engineer. I've proofed and polished a lot of sound projects, and I recently started doing sound effects. I'm working on Surviving Ludus, and I'm very much enjoying it.
Sound effects creation. It's
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I get to make cool sounds.
That's it. And it's like it's really right. There's something about it. Like you just you sit down, you've got your empty palette, and it's kind of like the painting of the sound world, I guess, where you're just like going in, you're finding sounds that you think, oh, maybe someone smashing a watermelon will work, and then you throw that in and you try that out.
Do you do all digital work? Do you do all digital work, or do you do your own audio capture for sound effects as well?
Not mostly digital. I do want to set up like a Foley studio eventually and do Foley work, and I want to do some like field recordings. In particular, I really want to go to like Renaissance fairs, stuff like that, to just record just like town sounds, because having a really hard time finding like town ambiances and stuff like that. So yeah, I would definitely want to do some field recordings and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Especially hard to find town sounds right now.
Yeah.
I'm planning to develop a music studio on my second floor now, and I definitely am going to be getting a Foley kit. You know, I'm going to start like talking to Foley people and trying to figure out, okay, what are the fundamentals of Foley? What kind of gear do we need? What kind of shoes make the best sound?
You definitely want to like I would say set up the floor with different surfaces, so like tiles and wood.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We can
like a dirt
I can
pit.
just like collect that stuff
Yeah.
and have it in a
Right.
pile, and then set it out on the floor whenever we need it. You know.
Yeah. And I mean, for any kind of sound that requires a floor, you can literally apply like floor materials to sheets of plywood and like lean them up against the wall and drop them down as needed to walk on or thump on. Or
Yep.
I always thought that Foley work is really cool. It's really interesting, especially when you see you're like, oh yeah, they made this ancient sound by doing something completely ludicrous, like
Right.
deflating a balloon through a kazoo and then detuning the audio, and you're like, what? How did you even think that would work?
Foley is
Wow.
so much fun. I love it.
I haven't heard that one. The one that always jumps out at me is the bacon. Has a convincing sound for rain.
Oh yeah.
If you have bacon sizzling, if you close your eyes and you listen to it, it sounds just like the rain, and a lot of producers and sound engineers will use that instead as the sound.
I guess I have to cook another pan full of bacon.
Oh,
You
man.
mean I gotta cook another pan full of Charles?
All right, do we need to?
About 3 more pans of
Thank
it, and
you.
that's the last of it.
Thank
We
you,
got 3 more
Richard.
people.
Richard. Yeah, we got a few more people. We got Nicholas
4.
Shoup, who's also 4 more people. Sound engineer, also our World Strider. What is World Strider? Like Aragorn?
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds like a ranger thing. Yeah.
I
So
think it means you're like
Pretty
striding the
dope.
world, like the world is like
Striding.
between your legs or whatever.
boom. We have Augustine Jacob, aka Potato Chip. I really like that,
Those
aka.
are pretty
It's
good.
also
Has he
linked to the
earned it?
poutine lover.
Has he earned it?
He's earned it. He's earned
what's
it,
the- I
Lori.
can't
Don't
read
even
it. What was
don't
the-
even question. Don't even question that. Okay? Okay? Okay.
Aaron J. Morton's picture looks so good.
That's a great.
What was that, Eddie? Was
Aaron
that?
J. Morton's, I very much like Aaron J. Morton's headshot.
Oh yeah, it's a great
Ah.
headshot.
Awesome.
It's
I
pretty
love
badass.
It is fantastic.
it.
Island.
It is. Aaron J. Morton. Why don't you tell us a little bit about him, Annie?
Okay. Well, Aaron J. Morton lives in Tulsa, where I live, and we have worked on some just fun projects together over the years. We did a really fun Valentine's Day music video with our friend S.E. King, and when Jeff wanted to make the Monster Hunt music, we wanted to like make a little demo or album. Well, he just wanted somebody to record the music for the book itself. I thought Aaron would be a really good match because he does a lot of scoring. He also does a lot of just like sound for like film, whatever that is. He does a lot of sound engineering stuff.
Right.
And he's just super creative. Like he's just very he just breathes creativity, and he's a musician, which Jeff really likes to work with musicians. Anyway, I thought that he would be good for the job. It went really well. And then I guess Jeff recently decided to ask him to come on board, and that was very exciting.
Yes, it was very impressive hanging out with him and working with him on Monster Hunt. I mean,
He showed a lot of his talents there.
he really did. Like, you know, Annie and I, we had our ideas and we'd practiced a bit with our own instruments and developed a little bit, but Aaron really became the glue.
Yeah,
And
he's a multi-instrumentalist. He learns really fast. Like if I couldn't get something like write on the piano or ukulele, he would just do it.
Yeah.
Like, and you would be better
Right.
at it immediately.
Just move, get out.
I'd be like, can you pretend like this is me doing it? Thanks.
Yeah.
Was he in those videos that of when you and Justin went down to Texas in March?
No, that wasn't Aaron.
That wasn't Aaron. Okay.
That was
There were different people. I don't
Oh, he
remember
also
their
has
faces.
he's done some film
Brian-
scores for an up and coming director.
Chris Stuckman.
Yeah.
It's Stuckman.
Yeah.
He scores college football games. The bands he
Yes.
scores.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, man.
More than scores, he choreographs
Yeah.
and scores and organizes.
They're
like,
crazy
giant
cool.
marching band.
They're amazing.
stuff. And like they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're, like I'm like, I don't even know what's happening right now.
Yeah, it's insane.
So are you saying that you like choreographed them and you made the music and you arranged it and then did you video it? Is that your fucking like aerial view? Like I don't even get it.
Yeah, he does
absolutely incredible.
And he's got a great heart too, because all that marching band stuff that he does 100% for free. It's like he started the organization, didn't he? Like
he did start the organization,
yeah. And so he just wants marching band stuff to get more attention in Tulsa, and he just makes this opportunity for all these kids, and makes these insane productions. I wish that I had a link available right now so that
AaronJMorton.com.
His stuff is great.
Yeah,
it really
is. He also did the score for Life Reset 4, which many of you are listening to right now. Holy shit!
It's so good.
It's so good. All I had to do was tell him, all right, I want these instruments and I want this feel, and he's just like, okay, bam, and it works.
There's such a difference, like when you can kind of do something, but someone else can really do it well.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey,
And
can you
like
take
that.
what I did and make it better? And it's like, oh shit, you made it way better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
So that's Aaron, and I'm really excited for the projects we're going to get to work on together. And then, of course, last but not least, we have Aurelia Vasquez, who not only does some voices with us, and not only is the daughter of Sin, but she is also instrumental in preparing our scripts for us. Because with sound booth theater, it's a very tricky. It can be kind of tricky to have multiple actors working on the same story, and if it all looks just like a regular book, it's hard for the actors to be able to pick out their lines. So what Aurelia does is she goes through and she busts out all of the dialogue, and then she adds kind of like a screenplay or a movie script, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So like
she'll scriptify them, exactly, and she'll add all the character names, color code them so that we know who's supposed to be looking at them. I'm blue, Jeff's purple, Lori's red, Annie is green, Gary's
turned red now in some of the
I can pick a different color, but I think when I joined, it was like Sim was like, what color do you want? And every color I mentioned was like, yeah, no, someone else has that.
Yeah. You can be
find
taupe.
a shade. I can be what?
Before we go on, can I just mention how awesome?
Cyan?
It'll be chartreuse.
Before we go on, can I just say how awesome Aurelia, daughter of sin, sounds as like a character?
It sounds like some title in medieval times, you know, from something out of Game of Thrones.
And so it came to
Exactly.
pass. Aurelia, daughter of sin.
Cartoon.
That's funny.
What about
Hey.
Aurelia's cartoon?
Oh, and Aurelia, what's that?
Her little Sally and Chica channel that it's a series about little dogs, and she animates it, and she does the script writing, and she does some of the voice acting, but she also coordinates voice acting with other people. And then she just recently started a gaming channel called Sky Art Amy.
Nice.
So,
she's in Adventure Academy as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she is in Adventure Academy. Yeah,
she did a lot of work on that book.
Yeah, she was in Transformation. She had 2 or 3 characters maybe, but my favorite line was the one where she said she almost peed herself. That was
Yeah, that was a great line. That was a great line. That's in the trailer as well. If you guys scroll down, I almost peed myself. I love it. I love
Well, hey guys, it looks like Ramon needs to get going.
Oh,
Uh,
So
he-
everybody gotta take
Ramon.
off.
He's
Gotta do
silent
some
in the corner
recording
the
of my
whole
own
time.
tonight and do some stuff.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for dropping by, Ramon. And before you go, I had a meeting with Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud earlier today. We were talking about how we can improve Sound Booth Theater Live. And we were thinking that maybe once a month we could do a Ramon and Ray segment where you guys just kind of like come on and talk to us about like up and coming stuff that you like in the game lit RPG genre.
That is definitely something we can talk about. I know Ray has a much busier schedule than I do. Like he works most of the day. So he might be a little harder to pin down, but I'm always available to do something fun on a weekly basis.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll talk some more. We'll try and coordinate something like that because we're trying to make Sound Booth Theater Live a little more fun, and we're trying to add a little more variety. So I think having you guys
not
on.
fun right now.
What?
No.
So
Like,
much.
it's totally not fun right now.
Such a
We're gonna make
struggle.
it more fun.
Let me drink my whiskey and tell you how not fun Sound Booth is.
But yeah, dude, Ramon, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Ramon.
Thank you for having me. Good to see everybody. Always hanging out with you guys, and hopefully
Nice to
can
meet
see you
you.
in person
Ramon,
sometime in the near
Mejia.
future. Bye, everybody.
And make sure to like properly leave because we need the slots. Like if you just like
If he just gets out of his seat and
I'm
walks
just gonna
away.
just walk out of the room. Just leave the screen up. Hold on, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. That is a genius idea, again. Thank you.
See you again, Ramon.
Should we invite Emily
Oh
back
God,
in?
what is
Right.
Justin? You realize you're on
There we
camera,
go.
right?
He properly left.
Justin left
Okay.
everyone. He's not here.
There's Justin.
Yeah.
I see him. No,
What's
he's
he
right
looking
there.
for?
He's right there.
All right, Ramon is being replaced.
Should we invite Emily or
still
somebody
here.
back in?
Ooh.
I think
I
Prax
can-
Venter wants to come in.
Hey,
unless he's
Prax!
already left.
Wow.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Yeah, I just sent him a message telling him it's all good.
Hey, just a reminder to everybody watching to check out Mechanical Heart by Ramon, and it's coming out tomorrow. So if you read Mechanical Heart
wait.
Book 1, then Mechanical Heart Book 2
I
is coming out.
I think you're wrong about what the name of that is.
Am I?
That's a Harmon Cooper book.
Oh, Mechanical.
Unless there's another title.
Mechanical
You're
Crafter.
Go
Mechanical
Harmon.
Crafter. Hey, so if you're still watching, make sure to check out Mechanical Heart Feedback Loop Book 5 by Harmon Cooper. But also,
Are you sure?
check out Ramon's
Right.
Mechanical Crafter. Today
Yes.
on SBT, we're talking about mechanical books with the word mechanical in it, and this is your golden chance to get your hands on a Ramon Mejia original, Mechanical Crafter. Thank you. Back to you, Jeff.
Back to the studio.
Well, I'm just trying to get Prax in here, man.
Hey,
Jeff,
I'm
Jeff,
losing.
Are you
motor
using a new
skills.
shampoo because your hair
I was
is
going to
so
say, his
Incredible.
hand is sort of
It is
luxurious
voluminous.
tonight?
keeps expanding.
yes.
No, it's
Tell
I'm
us your
just
secrets.
letting it grow out. That's all. Dude, my hair. This is just how I roll, man. This is
I have found that
how
if
I
you
Me too.
get headphones,
The man, the myth, the legend.
Hello,
The
everyone.
myth.
He actually does have a lower face. I'm shocked. I thought it was just shadow.
Don't look at my face! Not my face!
Anything
My
with a
horrible,
face.
my horrible face. Hello, everybody, and congratulations on your new website.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Hey.
Brad.
Thank
I think your face is great.
I get
I
that
like
a
your
lot,
face,
Annie.
too.
Thank you very much. All the time. Stop! Don't look at me. I'm
Such a roller coaster of emotions, Prax.
It's a little dramatic. I mean, if you want to dial it back.
Can you dial your
No,
face
he's
back a
got
little?
no
We don't have any
Please.
room for drama on this stream. Is all I'm
Stop
saying.
looking at me.
Sorry, this is a very, very serious stream.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm gonna. Let me just.
Oh, he's
Dial
dialing
down.
back. What is he
Oh.
dialing?
Yes.
Welcome,
Oh, wow.
hello everyone, and welcome to Frags.
Oh,
Today we're going to be learning about Justin Thomas James and the Sound Booth Theater.
oh, great!
Yes.
I love this.
Nice.
Please tell us all you know.
Yeah, let's hear more
Well-
about his adolescent sex escapades.
Oh,
yes.
okay, yeah,
Let's
sure.
go back,
I've
let's go back to
got.
that topic. Thanks, Annie. Tell us,
You're
Rex.
I could go on for hours. Have a seat. Let's chat.
Have a seat. You might want to be sitting down for this one.
No,
Or standing up.
and Justin won't be sitting down.
No,
Oh God.
I never sit in the act.
It's one of my main problems.
If it fits, I sis.
Oh wait. Okay. So James, did you? Oh wait. Ramon posted some stuff in here, by the way.
We got some scripts.
Yes, James and Ramon did.
I been
Prax, what are you drinking?
Wine, by the way.
yeah.
It's wine from some local place that doesn't exist anymore. So
Oh,
here's
no.
to
Wow. Wow.
You stole the wine and burnt the place down.
Limited edition.
No, Corvid-19.
Corvid.
Stupid Corvus 19.
Corvus! Oh, Corvus took him out with one blow, he did. Lord COVID came and just took him straight out. We don't know what happened.
That's the medieval equivalent.
Yeah.
COVID.
No, yeah, the whole
Corvid.
thing, everyone's shutting down. Unfortunately, the business went out of business.
That
that's
sucks.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was a friend too, like somebody I know that started a
Oh.
business for like
Oh,
9
man.
months, and it was just snapped out of existence.
COVID-19.
Damn.
Anyway, sorry. Hello, and continue with whatever it is was happening.
Well, we have some scripts.
Oh yeah.
My nephew is going through puberty right now. I gave him a Prax Venter book. Laugh out loud.
Going through it anymore.
That's a pro gamer
welcome.
move if I've ever
Welcome.
seen one.
Wow. Well, I definitely have heard that I am the introduction for a lot of things.
Yes. Yes. I've learned a lot.
I'm
A
intrigued.
gateway drug.
Well, when he
Yeah.
marries a furry, we know who to blame.
A furry?
Oh, well, I mean, I could talk about that for hours as well.
Oh, no.
But we have a script
Yeah. let's do
from Ramon. Unfortunately, he had to leave beforehand. But hey, I don't know who is in this script.
this. He might still
but
have
it-
this running in the background or something.
It looks like first person narration.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that it's a Lucy who was right next to the blast on announcement. Yeah. Okay. So why don't we give Gary? Gary, how do you feel about doing the narration here?
I can do that, yeah.
Okay. And you know what? Here's how we're gonna do this. Lori, you're gonna take the first female character who comes in. Okay. So we'll have to we'll have to listen and pay attention. I don't know who it is. I don't know who the first female character is going to be. We're just going to have to pay attention. It's going to be you.
Yeah.
Annie, you're going to take the second female character. And Jeff, you're going to take any male side characters that might jump in. Or the first one,
Okay.
and then
obvious which
Is this-
characters are
No.
female.
it's not going to be obvious.
Great. Is this a standalone project? It's not based on anything.
Yes.
I don't know. Probably yes. Probably yes.
Annie, you're so funny.
And Prax, be careful, be ready, because I might throw something at you. If there's another.
Again? Well, let's not film it this time.
I
He is
know.
going through puberty, so.
Well,
I'm ready.
Gentle.
I'm ready.
Be
I'm ready.
gentle.
Besides, yes, be gentle, but I'm ready to receive whatever it is you're willing to hand off to me.
Okay.
everything.
You guys-
Are you
Everything.
Whatever.
I
Click on
think
the
I'm going
private
to go
chat
ahead
there.
and I'm going
Oh.
to go and
Spicy.
get back to work.
All right, Sin.
Sin.
So,
Oh.
see you guys
All right, Sin.
later.
Thank you,
Later,
Sin.
Bye.
I just clap when people leave. That's also a Canadian tradition. Just when someone leaves the room, you clap for them.
I think that's
This is-
actually a really sweet tradition. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, please do it. Tell it.
But it
tell
can
them
be
it's a
construed
Canadian
one
thing.
of two ways. Like, you're leaving very well, or thank fuck you're gone.
Right.
Right. All right, so let's take it away. Gary's going to lead us off, and then we're going to have Lori, Jeff, Annie, depending on what the scene calls for. Take it away, Gary.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with what comes to mind. So did he just freaking fart in a crowded elevator? Archimedes thought as he looked over. What? You're the second one, Annie.
Okay.
Archimedes thought as he looked over at his once close friend Cheddarfield. We're gonna be stuck in this awful, disgusting ass rotten egg of a fart for another 30 floors, you asshole! He wanted to scream at the man he had once considered a brother, but Cheddarfield just gave him an apologetic shrug.
Oh dear
Jeff.
God, who let one rip like an angry Banner's clothes?
Lucy, who was right next to the blast zone, asked with no shame at all. Cheddarfield's eyes went from Archimedes to Brad, then back to Archimedes. Fine, just this time, Archimedes thought. He didn't like letting Cheddarfield off the hook, but if there was one thing that was still true, it was that the pompous $5,000 band-wearing jerk that just insisted the high school reunion be thrown at his place because his place was nicer than anyone's rent-controlled apartment or local community center, was the worst. It was just the universal agreement of everyone that wasn't a nearly 6.5-foot-tall, perfect-looking millionaire living off wealth he never worked for.
Brad, you're gonna stand in front of me? The least you could do is not fire off at me like you just went to a Taco Bell.
Archimedes sighed, holding his nose and backing away from Brad.
Oil spill, don't... Oh, wait, sorry. This is
Oh,
Brad.
this is Brad. Hey, Prax, you're Brad.
I don't have anything. I came in maybe after.
Prax,
It's in the private
Prax,
chat.
have you ever known a Brad?
Just say whatever comes to mind.
We've all known a Brad. So get in there. Get in there.
If you
You
click
got the
on
life of
private
I don't have
chat.
any text.
Oh, it's in the private chat.
I'm Brad.
I'm gonna throw it to Annie in that case, and if you check out the private chat,
I
you
came
can be
in
ready on
after.
the
I
next
think
one.
you pasted it.
Right,
Oh,
Brad, if you're going
that's
to
right.
stand in
Okay.
front of me, at least you could do. Oh wait, it's already said.
Oil spill. Oil
Okay,
spill, Annie.
okay. Oil spill. Don't be pinning this one on me.
Brad quickly said, even lifting his hands as he tried to pretend he was innocent as he turned around, facing the rest of the elevator behind him. Oil spill. Archimedes couldn't help but grit his teeth tightly and force a smile, as he did his best not to show how much that nickname Brad had given him in high school actually bothered him. He hated the fact that while everyone else came from money, his dad made him work at the family garage, just to help him pay for their fancy, snobbish school, and start putting money away for college.
No need to go there, Penteo.
Cheddarfield said, using the Spanglish insult at Archimedes, and he would call Brad. Brad never took the time to Google what it meant, but knew it was a foreign word, which was enough to still make him turn red when he heard it.
Hey, you need to chill there with that shit, Mr. Ricotta. I ain't going anywhere. I just saying it wasn't me passing gas.
Brad, hands still up, continued to defend himself.
You work, Jeff.
Sorry. Please. We all need to remember how much you loved asparagus in high school. That's Cheddarfield. I'm sorry about that. I stepped on
Cheddarfield said.
Okay.
That's
fine.
Hey, round of applause! Round of applause for our incredibly inspired and great acting. We got it all in there, and I think we're ready to record that right away.
Yeah.
And thank you, Ramon, for submitting that. That's I've had
Yes,
Oh,
farts like that.
Emmy worthy. Emmy? Would we get Emmy?
Emmy?
for that?
I think we should be given an Emmy on this particular
Yes,
performance
Ryder is
that we
giving
just
This
Emily
did.
performance.
a run for her money, for sure.
Definitely. I have another plan. We have another idea. By we, I mean I. Yeah. We have James
royal
Osiris
we.
Baldwin. What was that? What was that?
Said it's the royal we.
The Canadian we.
Exactly, because we're sovereign or some not sovereign. We're the opposite of that. Hey, so for this next one, what I would like to do is
So we've
got
options, right? So you've got
Okay.
the crazy dialogue that I posted in the chat up there.
Yes.
We've got the opening to brute force. One involves dicks, one involves tentacles. It's
good.
Yeah.
It was the same thing. Same thing, right?
Dicks and are the dicks and tentacles different from each other?
Yes, they are separate
Okay.
characters.
Well, the tentacles,
Okay.
there's like 8 of them, so.
Yeah, 4.
Okay, so for this next one,
that's normal.
I would like to do so. Lori, of course, you're going to be playing Suri, and I will be playing the narrator. But Prax, I would like for you to play Hector for this next little one. Okay, so you're going to be playing the male dialogue.
I don't see
I'll be
any
doing the
text.
narration.
I still don't
Oh,
see
right. Let me share this. Let me share this for you. Sorry.
Just
Let me,
wing it, Pratt.
Well, then I walked down to the store and I saw a very large.
Why can't you do a private chat? Why can't you do a private chat?
1, 2. When does the Hector scene end?
I think it's Sin's post. You could probably can't if you do all
Yeah,
of
do you want me to
that.
post it again? I can post it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe.
Rin is in this one too. I do Rin's voice,
okay,
so I can do that if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. James is going to repost that.
When some vampire thing. So, Prax, what you're doing here?
I think Jeff's hair is drunk.
So imagine
Jeff's COVID hair looks surprisingly good.
You're very like the 90s. You're like
Incredible.
the 90s hottie in a high school movie where you're like
Yeah.
Totally, but
Jeff, you
like the
should-
cartoon version. Like
should
everything's
pompadour
like
it
a
up.
little more.
I know people who would spend hours trying to get their hair to have that
I
kind of
know,
volume
it's so
and
cute.
stay,
Hold on.
including
I just
a
realized
younger me.
Yeah, yeah.
all Jeff needs to do is dye it green, and he'd be Deku from My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
My Hero Academia. Is that
Maybe he's born with it.
The one with
that
All
name.
Might.
It's one of them Japanese cartoon animes.
Say
one of those
superhero shows.
My Hero.
He's gone. So I'm seeing a lot of stuff pop up here, but
Oh yeah. Okay.
See what I mean?
You got it. You got it there, Prex.
I've got words. I don't know.
So I think it starts with when Hector meets some vampire fanboy.
Just under your I have no text post is where it will all start.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's the whole thing at once. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all in pieces. I was thinking like just the parts.
It's all in pieces. Yeah.
Okay.
You get by paragraph.
Eagle eye.
So
Yeah.
imagine like Deadpool, but played by a young Korean guy.
Yeah.
He has the exact same like mentality and the same filter of humor, but he's this like Asian guy who served in the army for 5 years and just has no fucks left to give.
No fucks left to give.
Yep.
Do it like you've got no fucks left to give, Prex.
So I mean, I am not necessarily a professional voice actor here.
That's fine.
But-
it's the attitude. It's the
How
Okay,
you felt
my-
on your worst day
of
with
us
no
are.
fucks left to give.
Mind field. It is
Some of us are.
No, we all are,
rife with
except for
no
him.
fucks.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Work with that. Work with that energy. All right. We got you, Prax. We're here for you. Okay. So let's see. So Suri's got the first line, and then yeah, it's all first
No,
person.
Suri
So
doesn't have the first line.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So since the whole vampire thing happened, I have lot.
No, that's Hector.
Is that Hector?
Yeah, it starts with Hector speaking, and then Suri.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, so Prax, you've got the first line. You got this. You got this, Prax. Woo! Here we go.
From sorry. Yeah.
When Hector meets some vampire fanboy who assumes that vampires are sexy,
Yeah, so since the whole vampire thing happened, I have like a 7-foot long penis now. And it's erect all the time, but my armor like magically compresses it
7
down.
feet when erect or when not erect?
Totally when erect.
No, it's always a rip.
Oh, okay.
It's always erect.
Right.
I'll call it
Moot
both.
point.
Both.
Sorry, I repeated a line there, by the way, but it's just the.
Suri stared at me with dead, flat eyes. I held my arms out.
Oh, sorry. You didn't notice? Dude, oh, okay. Wait a minute, it's still me. Dude, I can use it like a body pillow. Also, it doubles as a howitzer. I can fire 500 rounds per second, and it's automatically and atomically powered. I can just stand on the castle wall and shoot down airships now. It's great.
She began to show her teeth.
Hector.
When Hector meets some vampire fanboy,
It's the
who
same thing.
assumes that
What?
vampires are
That's
sick.
it?
Oh, this is the same thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so vampires.
Oh, okay.
My penis is so huge and it's erect all the time, and I can just like shoot it off the top of castles and stuff.
Hector.
Sorry.
Okay, no, there's more.
Also.
Anytime.
And Suri judges him. That's great.
So now it's back to you, Prax. Also, anytime.
Also, anytime a woman sees it, she immediately begins to ovulate.
I continued.
The vampiric power compels every woman within a half mile to rip their shirt off.
Oh, dear.
And the atomic anti-gravity effect makes them explode out of their shirts like pow!
I mimed it with my hands. Bryn's eyes got big and wide in her face.
What if they have like little boobs?
Think, bro, like 5 times as big. If she didn't have double D's, sure.
She sure does
now.
now.
I gotta mess that up at the end.
Big ol' round of applause for
I didn't know I was the whole show there.
Who I totally threw under the bus there for that one. Thank you, Prax. For,
No problem.
for-
We'll never work in this town again.
You did a lot better than we've done on occasions.
Indeed.
I'm gonna go snuggle my body pillow now. Hold on.
This is my body penis.
Thank you for joining us for Sound Booth Theater After Dark.
7-foot-long dicks all night long.
Yeah.
All night long.
Oh man.
So
there's been a lot-
James, please. What was
Little Ruby Rod.
your
So this is the beginning of Alchemy 4.
No, this is from. It's a bit of dialogue from Alchemy 5 when Hector basically gets like he starts getting more renowned, and as he gets more renowned, he gets more famous, and he starts having people like come up to him and like say like fawn over him and fanboy over him.
Yeah.
And so there's just this one point where he just like fuck it, and he just goes on this like filthy rant, and it's just like whatever.
Well,
I'm looking forward to
that
that.
was I cannot wait to narrate that. I mean this I can just I don't even need to did you just copy text from one of our conversations directly into your book?
Yeah.
No?
I mean
every
man,
sentence is a
split
sexual
the hand to
innuendo.
Gary, go to bed. Gary Simmons, I'm talking to you. Go to bed. Go
If
to
you
bed.
think long and hard about it.
Get out.
Well,
Get out.
You know what? Did everybody notice how grade A on point Lori's back of the tongue
Oh, my uvular
trill?
I noticed.
It's like this.
It's all that
You know-
French.
You know why? It's because No, Gary, I'm just kidding. Gary, I'm just kidding. Please stay. It's because I was learning French. I was learning French. You know it. And so I learned that sometimes when they're trying to say like ooh, that was sexy, they go and I was like, I need to learn how to do that. So I practiced it over and over and over again until I could finally do it.
Do you do it with your?
I use it in a bunch of characters now.
Do you not do it with your tongue? I do my tongue.
It's a uvular trill in the back of your throat.
Well, it's the,
I mean, your tongue definitely plays
technically
a
the
part.
tongue is involved because you bring
Gary,
your tongue up to
listen
make
to me.
contact.
Don't. Okay? Just be yourself. All right, Gary Simmons. Gary Simmons, not you. Other
Yeah.
Gary.
I'm very
Talking to Gary
confused.
Simmons.
In my head, you're
Mine sounds-
reprimanding me
mine
for something I
sounds
haven't
bad.
done.
My son is gonna dial it back, and I'm telling him not to.
I just full on like just tongue
No,
it.
it's a
Is it like this? Is it like
Welcome to the Sambo Theater Live live stream. Quality content all day, all night. What the fuck are we doing?
Hey, Richard.
I'm trying to teach you how to do a uvula trill here.
Thank you so much. I did not know how to do that. Rare. Is that it?
Richard,
Did I do it right?
Uvula control. I ain't seen something like that since Sally back in the day.
You wish you could look at my uvula, you pervert. Yeah.
Just a bit of FYI. In Japanese, the word for uvula is nodochinko, which literally translates
You're making
to
that
throat dick.
It's not true. I don't believe you.
Say it again. Say the name for it in Japanese.
Nodochinko.
Norochinko.
Chinko in Japanese
like
means
a-
penis,
seems like
and
a
nodo
weird
is
thing.
throat.
Chinko. Norochinko.
So you could call those
There's
you
one
could
word
call
that
those
seems a little strange, right? So
Norochinko. You wouldn't want to
throat
accidentally
dick
say
trills.
Chinko Noro. That means something totally different.
Chinko nodo just means like dick throat. Which, I mean, I don't think it means anything, but you could say it to someone and they'd probably get your gist.
Get your mean.
Something else.
Well,
They
they,
get
would
your
get
dick,
one of
all
two.
right.
If you aim it at them, they'll get your dick.
Typically at dicks and throats usually have separate meanings than trilling.
Oh,
Is
no.
someone new here?
Gary
back.
Simmons has made a very good point.
Oh.
Our
back.
name in Japanese, Gary, if you say Gary, means diarrhea.
That's awful. But my
Yeah, I had a
my
hard
name
time
in
living in
Japanese,
Japan.
How long
everyone
did you live
calls
in
me
Japan,
Nick,
Gary?
but in Japanese you can't say Nick, so it's
Niku.
Niku, which is
Yeah.
meat.
Meat.
I had a very interesting self-introduction when I lived in Japan, because if you say Gary, if you say gari gari, it means thin. I'm not a thin person. So I would be like, hi, I'm not the gari gari gari. And they'd say, ah, yes, you're very fat. We know this. Thanks everyone. Thanks for liking that.
So the reason that I go by Lori Catherine Winkle and not just Lori Winkle is because people literally every other day when I lived in France, people would come up to me and be like, Lori, like the singer. There's this singer who's like a white chick with dreadlocks. And she has the worst music ever, and she was on the French Dancing with the Stars.
Oh no.
She has these horrible dreadlocks, and her name is Lori.
You had me at white chick with dreadlocks.
That's funny.
It
Because
should be
every
okay.
time I see your name, I've always thought of the Fonz.
He's my uncle.
What is it, Henry Winkler?
Oh.
Yeah,
You
he's
guys
my
missed
uncle.
the best thing
Oh,
that's happened all night, which
yeah.
was a cat sitting on James Baldwin's shoulder.
I did not miss that. No, that was
All
a
manner of
beautiful cat.
beast.
I
That's
did.
horrifying. Oh my god.
I missed
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you
The
trained
hairless
all your
cat.
pets to sit on your shoulder?
This one primarily.
Do it all at once.
We actually take her to the park. Like we take her out and she rides around on my shoulder and
That's so cool.
walks.
And he's about to have a catgasm.
She's been coming.
I don't want to know what that means.
Meowgasm.
Too much cat. Meowgasm.
Oh, don't play coy.
I don't know. She's
Don't play coy with me, right? Meow.
Of all times.
Thank you for joining us for the Cat Hour of Sound Booth Theater Live. For feline lovers only.
Ew.
Oh, yes.
Starting at 10:30 p.m., it's Feline Lovers. Sound Booth Theater Live Hour.
49.
Requests accepted.
So I now have.
I feel
I
training
now-
at noon.
I now am in the presence of two neighborhood cats who live right next door, and if I'm not paying close attention, they will go into my house.
Jeff, you look like you're in a back alley right now. Jeff,
Yeah.
where are you?
I'm on my front porch.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing
Do
good.
you have mace on you? Cause
No.
okay.
No, this is a very safe place.
Sure.
As long as
Look
you
at
have
those
a
bricks.
knife.
Look at that
Like,
strong wall.
Seriously, pepper spray, mace? Like, no, you gotta have a knife.
Why not both?
But then you have to be really
Porque
close
no
to the
los
person.
dos?
What about a
Who
knife that
brought that
shoots
here?
pepper spray?
Pepper spray them from like a few feet away.
They actually have a knife that shoots CO2. It has a cartridge. You stab in.
What?
Whoa.
Really?
You're like explode people?
It's for sharks. It's a diving knife. So you stab the
Ah.
shark and it injects CO2 to
For
hopefully
sharks.
kill it so it'll leave you alone.
Is that the thing that the guy used in No Country for Old Men?
No, that
Oh
was
no,
a
that was a
captive.
cow puncher.
That's a captive bolt gun. It's literally a tube with a captive piece of metal, so it rams it forward, but it never leaves the barrel.
Nicholas, did you say a
Oh.
captive piece
That's
of
what she
metal?
said.
Like
A
it's
captive
like
bolt gun.
captive,
bolt.
like the metal would normally escape, but somehow they've locked it in place with magics and energies
Well,
to make the bolt captive.
I don't know about magic, but with mechanics, definitely.
And now the bullet works for the bidding of the mechanism, and it's just what's that condition called? Stockholm syndrome. The bullet has Stockholm syndrome, and it does.
It's in love with its captor. Yeah, it doesn't
That's
want
right. That's
It's
right.
captive.
Like Beauty and the
Captive rod.
Beast.
There's
It
more
was not a dude.
than one ways to cap. There it is.
Yeah, she's back.
There's the candy with Stockholm syndrome.
What a beautiful cat! Look at that cat.
Kidding.
Oh man, I could raise you a cat, but mine's somewhere right now.
There's like a
I raised you one.
I see that cat.
What's your kitty's name?
And raise one. Very nice.
I would try.
What?
James, what's that cat's name?
Her name is Bella, as in Bella,
Bella.
as in the poisonous
Card
flower.
captors.
Bella?
Belladonna.
Belladonna.
And she is.
Belladonna.
So yeah, we got her as a rescue, and we've been rehabbing
Oh,
her
nice.
for about a year.
Oh.
She was really. She had a lot of confidence issues, and she wouldn't come out of the bedroom because she was raised in like a one-bedroom apartment, and she basically got stuck in the bedroom for her whole life. But now she's great. You know, she likes to go out. She likes to go to the park. She likes to sit on me. She likes to bite me, which she did before.
Is that like her climbing apparatus behind you?
That is for both of the cats, and they fight over it constantly.
Oh, nice.
Did you have to her to be nice to the birdies,
Epic.
or was she always?
Silas has a way of disciplining anything that tries him, and that is
Boss
because
bird.
he is. I've watched that bird, that tiny little bird that was on my shoulder. That bird has. I've watched him drive a 50-pound Doberman into a corner and have a giant dog like yelping and screaming at this
Nice.
Wow.
just marching up to him with his beak open, hissing like he anything.
Birds
Took
are
some
awesome.
levels in
Parrots
intimidation.
really know how to posture.
Yeah.
They're like little dinosaurs.
Yeah, he bit the dog on the nose. Like he knows with anything large, he can grab them right on the septum, and he just hangs on.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I missed something. Why are we?
That bird sounds
why
like
are we
a-
grabbing dogs by the septum?
Oh, that was the parrot. The parrot does that.
Ooh.
Self-defense. We're still on self-defense.
Because
That's what
dog
Jeff
septums
does.
taste like pizza to bird beaks.
Oh man.
A septum
I'm
and
on-
uvula pizza. Mmm.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
want a diet does not allow pizza. I want
What?
it.
I made
So, okay, James. I don't know if Justin has floated this idea.
We're heading into the
to you yet.
pizza hour.
We're all drunk. So, you know, whatever you say about this idea doesn't have to stick.
Uh-oh.
But
Oh boy. I'm excited.
Space
Or it
dinosaurs.
does.
we were talking about Rooster Teeth earlier today.
What?
Rooster Teeth, the
Roosters don't have
company.
teeth.
Yeah, that's why it's an awesome name for a company.
But geese do.
We were talking about Rooster Teeth. We were talking about Red versus Blue,
Okay.
Ah, so good.
and we were
The
thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we had James Osiris Baldwin write a Machinima series for ARC?
I would totally do that.
What?
I would totally do that. I love art.
In the next 10
Dude.
minutes.
Dude, yeah, in 10 minutes, you got 10 minutes.
An entire
No,
series.
Seriously.
Yeah, we'll
Seriously. Like,
all
if
install
you-
ARC.
If you wrote a script for that, and then maybe like got some of your fans to like get on your server and start recording stuff, you know, like first of all, you write the script, we do the voice acting for it, we give it to your fans, and then they make a machinima out of it on your ARC server.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
What do you think about that?
I would be willing to give it a shot.
I think that could be really fun because ARC has so many, like, you don't just have to, you know, have the dudes like Red versus Blue where they just had the dudes, right? They could be riding dinosaurs and controlling dinosaurs and stuff to do things.
The dinosaurs could have voices. They could go to
Oh.
space.
I assure you now, absolutely.
You got to watch out. If the dinosaurs start talking, it's gonna turn into a Chuck Tingle novel real quick.
That's not a bad thing.
I was just
Yeah,
saying,
it's not a bad
Very
thing.
sexy
where's the
raptors.
downside to that?
Life goals. Life goals. Does anybody know? Has anybody met? Who is
The elusive Chuck Tingle?
I
don't know.
I have actually spoken to Chuck Tingle once.
Really?
Nuh-uh.
Wow. Beautiful.
You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
You're a liar.
You're gonna have to elaborate, motherfucker. Come on.
I cannot because they have taken great pains to conceal their identity.
You don't have to tell us who it is.
No, I can't.
Just what
really
it was
say
like
anything
to meet
about
them.
it. They are really cool. They are a genuinely cool person.
That's amazing. Chuck Tingle.
Did we lose Laurie?
Looks like it.
I will say, I can say this. I met them before they started publishing under Chuck Tingle.
Oh, really?
Wow. OG.
Mm-hmm.
OG friend.
Wow, that's impressive.
But I cannot say anything.
Awesome.
What's
The
happening?
mystique just improved.
I was fucked by the author who I cannot say anything about because of legal consequences.
Fucked in the ass.
Fucked in the ass.
Yeah,
of course.
Banged in the
Who are we
butt.
Slammed in the butt.
Yeah.
Hit it right.
Chuck Tingle.
Slammed in the butt by the author I cannot name. We'll talk about. Yes.
Chuck Tingle.
Wow.
Yes.
What did I
That's
miss?
quite a thing. James Baldwin has met.
We've gone
Chuck
from
Tingle.
Justin's sex life to my sex life now.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucked in the
So-
ass.
so
by
wait,
the
how did-
inability
Ex-wife?
to talk about.
Yes. Fucked in the ass by Justin's
Justin,
ex-wife.
you have an ex-wife?
Okay.
Several.
Tell me
Several.
more.
I've
So-
been very busy. 17
how-
years is
was
enough
she
to
an
have several
American?
wives. All of them were. All of them.
How
All of
did you
them
end
took
up
my money.
meeting? How did you meet this person?
Where can we find him?
No, you don't.
No, like seriously, I can't say anything. But,
He's already said too much. He's gonna have to kill us.
Nor
all.
should you.
Okay.
Fucking, this is it's
Ooh.
so cool when like pseudonyms remain.
they
Yeah.
are very-
Considering how fucking popular Chuck Tingle is, to not know who they are is just cool.
Who is Chuck Tingle?
Totally.
Name them. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Who is he though?
Who
I
is
came in
Chuck
late,
Tingle?
so I'm like. I had to drop out.
Dinobot terrorize. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
What? You
got
don't
a
have a
Dino-
fucking Dinobot.
He's got a
do you?
Dinobot. He's got a.
No.
That's where he's going. That's where he's got to be going.
No.
I think the Ark Magma thing could be really funny, especially if dinosaurs have voices. And all you really have to do is like have the players wake up, eat a bunch of narco berries, and suddenly they start hallucinating.
Oh no.
No
Until I-
way. No way.
Beasties.
You fucking cocktease.
Beasties.
I
I can't
thought you had
figure it
a
out.
real
It's gonna-
Dinobot.
Pretty dope.
Am I
That's
the
gonna be
only
an
woman
issue.
left?
Hey,
I'm the only woman left. This is terrible.
Yeah, well, Annie went to go do something. I don't know.
Andy, come back.
And
Annie, come back.
Oh.
You can
Annie,
blame
okay?
it all on
No,
me.
You
Okay,
okay,
see,
Annie?
I had this guy too. That's not Cheetor, god damn it.
I know it's not. It's Tigertron.
So wait, does
I
that,
know.
that tiger turns into a dinosaur?
No, it doesn't. But Dinobot is a beastie or beast war if you're a
Yeah,
I
true.
mean, I may have
American.
considered getting.
God damn it, dude. I
Is-
thought you had a Dinobot.
I cannot confirm or deny what nationality or realm I belong to.
For anyone who didn't know, for anyone who's not a Beast Wars person, Dinobot and Cheetor were
I'm
the
not a
two most rare
Yep.
Transformers, and I don't know why they didn't keep making them or whatever. But Cheetor was super rare. I had a Rat Trap, and he was pretty rare too.
A rat
But
trap?
I never got the Cheetor or
I never
or
got the
Dog.
Cheetor either.
But they made stupid clones of them like Tigertron, and then they had a white raptor that was the same
yeah,
thing.
Kurt,
as
yeah.
Tigertron was a
Dinobot.
character. Tigertron was a character, legit character.
Yeah, but
So-
he's a fuck.
He
that
was pretty
character.
cool. He was kind of cool. He's like
Fuck that
sage and
guy.
wise and shit. Hey, you're talking to this thing.
You're talking to this.
Oh, Carl.
This twisted
Carl
plastic.
Stubblefield.
The
Cheetors
Cheetors never prosper.
never
My God.
prosper.
Oh.
That's great.
Well, we're all going to hell after that joke. That's horrible.
Hey,
Wow.
I think my internet died, so I'm gonna head off because I'm
All
on
right,
my
Gary.
phone. But
All right, Gary.
He's from the future now.
Cheetor,
Thanks
I hardly
for
know
coming,
her.
bye.
Thank you,
All right, bye,
Gary.
Gary.
Take care.
Hey.
Gary Francis Furlong, everybody. Gary
So, yeah.
Francis
Head
Furlong.
out too.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, Richard.
I'm getting tired.
All right, Richard.
Well,
I've got
thanks for
Thanks
hanging.
for hanging with us.
They're
been a
dropping
pleasure.
like flies.
Yeah,
Have a
they're
good
all
night.
dropping. We're all dropping. Well, I still got this much whiskey, so I'm sticking around until that's gone.
You cannot escape from me, Decepticons.
So that's a robot that turns into a tiger, or is it a tiger that turns into a
It's a
robot?
tiger that turns into a dude named
A
Chad.
dude?
Cha. Hey, I'm
Chad?
Chad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
A tiger that turns
He's a
into
dude. He's a dude playing a dude disguised as a tiger.
held
Dude
by a
playing-
dude.
I'm a dude
Held by
playing a
a
dude. I'm Benjamin Buttoning. I'm officially an ignorant 6-year-old.
Reverting.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you think your Tigertron is cool.
There
That's
she
why
is. You
he
did
said
it. You summoned her.
that. She is coming back. Yeah. You did the right
Annie,
thing.
come back.
Yeah.
Any kind of fool could see I was wrong, and I just can't live without you.
So
Yeah, I was singing Annie, come back.
I should say the reason that I grabbed this is not just because I have
I really thought
a
that
cool
was like
toy
a
that I
burrito
wanted to
and
share.
Some, like 10 foil wrap.
Is it
No.
a breakfast burrito?
It's not.
I want that burrito.
I made a mistake the hard way.
You wish it was a burrito.
Justin.
It's a burrito that
was-
turns into a man.
This was sent to me by one of our fans, one of our listeners.
They sent you a burrito?
I should do a
They
sex
sent
signing.
me-
A sex
a sex signing in a
I should do a sex signing at a bookstore. I don't know how that would work. I mean, if you're interested, I mean, I don't want to say that.
We know how it would work. If we have to explain it to you, then
We don't have to spell it out. I do want to see the gift though.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Ryan Searcy, otherwise known as Chimmy, sent me this. He had a box of Transformers, and I saw that, and I was like, "Oh shit, do you have a Cheetor?" And he was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I do." And he sent me this. Wasn't a Cheetor in the end, but still fucking cool.
Can you transform it?
I just did.
Oh, don't
Okay,
do it again.
you
No,
were
don't-
away.
don't ask him to-
But
no,
I'll do it again.
Oh no!
I've already seen him do it. All
We're
right.
going back to your adolescent sexcapades, and this one's not a good memory. I can tell this is
Sex-
I hit a bad nerve.
This is my move. You want to see my Transformer?
Apparently, I'm gonna be meeting some fans in some sex bookstores soon.
Are there sex bookstores?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. A
There
sex.
should be.
Yeah,
There's
so
gotta
is
be
it?
at
Wait a
least
minute.
One sex bookstore in America.
Where's the hyphen in that? Sex bookstore or sex bookstore?
It's
I think what Gary Simmons is
hyphen.
suggesting is something like what happens in Clerks.
Something that happens in
Oh
Clerks.
no, not that.
I haven't seen
Annie
that in
knows.
a long time.
Have all the rest of you forgotten? Lucky you.
I haven't seen it. I'm 17.
Oh my god. You're a disgrace.
That's about when it
I
came
know.
out.
Oh man.
Yeah, that. Fortunately, is not one of the JTJ sexcapade canon because he's still
No.
here with us.
Yeah. Sex. I think it's hyphen. I think it's sex book.
Sex
store.
book.
A store that sells sex books.
Right, sex bookstore. Well, that you
Very
figured out where to put
specialized shop.
the emphasis at least.
That sounds good.
Yes.
Sex bookstore.
All of my years
Sex.
of training to become a narrator are culminating now into this moment.
I want to work
Very.
at a sex
Sex book.
bookstore.
Saks Fifth Avenue is where you should go.
Sex Fifth Avenue. Perfect. We're gonna make a sex bookstore.
Speaking of sex bookstores, our audiobook website is live now, which is the whole reason that we actually literally are a sex bookstore now. If you go onto our audiobooks page and then imprint Sound Booth Theater Burlesque and anything that has that 18 plus tag, that yellow tag in the bottom left, we are a sex bookstore.
I feel
Our
like
audio book
that end of the Wizard of Oz when the Dorothy finds out that she had the power to go home all along.
You've been a sex bookstore all along. You had it. You had the sex in you this whole time.
Well, I think that's normal.
We've been a sex bookstore all along.
It's this the whole time. The whole time.
You just needed to believe in your sex.
Believe it. Believe it. Don't stop believing.
Oh no.
Well, I think in terms of the official show, I mean, trying to act as the glue that keeps everything cohesive in the different sections. I don't know. Do we have any more material, or are we just floating in space right now? We just grooving and floating. This is just the free form.
I'm up
show.
for material. I'm up for anything.
I exist in a void, so.
He does.
It
You
looks
do
like
exist in a void.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Bright shining light.
Take it in.
The darkest
Prax Venter, the man of many mysteries. One of them being, where do you get your beautiful black background art?
It doesn't exist, so I can't. It's the absence of art. So
It's the absence. Oh, it's a void. It's just a
yes,
void.
the absence of all things. So if that gets your goat going, then let's
So just taking like a half step forward from where you're usually standing in your profile picture and stepped out of the void slightly.
Right, those blinds that everybody sees in my profile picture, those are behind me. In the white void. I'm somewhere between right now.
For those of you who do not know, Prax Venter is the author of Mark 2.0, which is the book that he'll be signing in the sex store. Is it 2.0, Mark?
You did jump into the middle, but I do have a series called Mark 2.0, correct.
Okay. And
that's
then there's
a
also
spin-off from Enthralled.
Oh, from Enthralled, right.
That's the one I'm most known for.
That's the Prax
Which
Venter
is a shame
story.
because Irrelevant Jack is definitely your best series.
Well, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Irrelevant Jack. Narrated by myself, Mr. Jeff Hayes, and of course, Andrea Parsono, who unfortunately could not be with us this evening. And featured voice actor Prax Venter made an
Who's that
appearance. Who is that guy? Yeah, who is that? Prax actually recorded some voices. He's got a bit of a setup at home to record some voices.
I guess I technically am now a professional voice actor. I lied earlier.
Oh wait, but we didn't pay you for that.
I paid myself.
Yeah.
You peed yourself?
So you got.
I mean, we could.
I may have
that
put
doesn't
a little
count.
urine.
That doesn't count. Because like I could pay myself to like record something that no one sees.
Okay, no, wait a minute. I didn't pay myself. The listeners paid me. I peed myself.
If you hadn't done the voice acting, you would have been paid the same.
I've made water in my pants.
Toss them into the void and they'll be not your problem.
So, however it works, I ended up with more money than I did before I did it.
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
That's the
You ended up
author's
with more
dream.
money than you did before you did it?
After I did it.
That's how authors do
Oh,
it.
you nailed that, eh?
He did nail it.
Everything becomes before, after when I do the recording, then I record it, then I did it. Afterward.
Voiceover tips.
Yes.
Voiceover tips for all of you who are trying to get into the industry. It's very simple. All you need to do, say it again, Prax.
Well, the first thing you need to do is go before and then after, get yourself a time machine, then travel back exactly 39 seconds from when you left the $5 bill on the table, collect the $5 bill, and then go back 38 seconds from when the dollar bill is still there. They get that. You can repeat that and you get infinite money, and then you bird that into your advertising. So then you have a studio to record audiobooks, but first you have to become an author, and then you can get the money and then the women and the power.
That's how I do it. See,
Wait. I can get women. Sorry.
Lori, please, tell us.
No.
What's on your mind?
I think we've learned all we need to know.
I think.
Secrets now.
Yeah.
Shit!
We're
Oh shit! Now I've done it.
Now you did it.
It's all out there.
Yeah. You should have shared that. I like how Justin tricked you into sharing your secrets.
Curses! Foiled again.
I now will be able to do all that I need to do in order to take control of the Nether Realm, and then
Justin wishes he could take control of another realm. Am I right?
I'm trying. All right, Lori. I just want to be loved.
Lori, why are you picking on Justin? It's not
why are
nice.
you picking on me?
Because
this is what happens.
Whoa!
I mean,
hold on, everybody!
Nice
Hold on, Annie. Look at what's going on over here.
What is happening right now? What the
It's Rudolph. Or
oh no, it's definitely Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're getting more towards like the Heath Ledger Joker.
Isn't it bliss? Do, 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 do,
And
do.
we appear.
Do, 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 do. You with your feet on the
You'd
ground.
want what I want. Sorry, my dear.
Do, 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 do.
Send in the clown.
I'll make you feel beautiful.
That's what we're singing. Annie, where did this makeup come from?
They're here.
Thank you for joining us for Sound of
Ja.
Fear Live Clown Hour at
Very
5
good.
5 to 11 every single night at Steven Sondheim.
Very good.
Music on request.
Ja.
Annie,
I
I'm
really
so
like
sorry.
the part with the. I
Thank you so
really.
much.
Can I just say? So, questions for the actor. Questions for the actors.
Yeah.
Oui.
Yes.
Yes.
Whatever you need to know, darling.
So when you took the makeup and you put it on your lips, like this, how did you do that so finely and perfectly? Sis? You did it so smoothly, you know.
How do you get
How
to
do- how-
Carnegie Hall?
Such a Philistine
How
question.
do you get to Carnegie Hall, Justin?
Yeah, thank you. My name is Phil too. How do you know? Good.
It's
Yes.
exactly the sort of questions that I am expecting from a Philistine such as yourself.
Thank you. My name is Phil
yes,
Isteen.
militant.
That's good.
The answer is you always have the clown makeup ready to go.
Yeah. You always have it, sis. You always
Justin
take
Thomas
it and you
James,
put it.
what comes to the piece
Yeah.
of the matter, what you have to
Yeah.
really understand is that free will is an illusion.
It's not.
It's magnificent. I cannot comprehend.
Free
Oh,
will.
is this the author? This, and so we have the actors, and then we also have the author, the person who wrote these stories.
This is beyond the transcend. What?
Excuse-moi, c'est les auteurs. L'auteur.
Authors.
Okay.
So we've reached the whole paint stage of the makeup. We're now going to.
And who? And this person here in the top middle. Sis.
You here.
Who's this? Who's this? Why is he on the stage? He has animals. Can you tell me about the animals? How do you beastmaster them? How do I become beastmaster like you? What do I need to do?
Where is this man?
You just. I can't do any accents whatsoever.
It's fine. That's not what this is about. This is about animals.
You
How
do
do you
pretty
speak
good
to animals?
Australian.
Oh my god.
You speak with me. I am animal.
It's pheromones.
Pheromones.
That's the right pheromones for it. Yeah.
Like
You have to make
like
the
like pootses? Like tootsing?
Yes.
Foxes. I
Oh
see.
no.
Exactly.
We lost Jeff.
We scared away the hairy
I feel
one.
like Jeff reappeared in a
Jeff
different
is,
place, but I think that it was just that I was too fixated on my own weird ass haircut.
No, I let myself exit for a little bit because I thought that it would make everybody's screens bigger so that I could just see yours a little bit more. Look at you.
Is that what you thought, Jeff?
He's still pots.
It didn't work. It's
What is
everyone's
really
just
nice?
on the
I
same
like to
side.
enhance my jowls. I've already got some jowls.
She has all the best jowls. It is,
Okay. It's like midnight here, and I still haven't had dinner. I was about to eat when Jeff said that it was my time to come on. So I'm ready to step out, and I want to just leave you with a little song inspired by something James said before, but now definitely dedicated to Annie after what has been occurring the last few minutes. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no more fucks left to buy. Yes. I've no more fucks to give, no more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and now in fucking debt.
Is a religious
See you all
song for
later.
you. I know
Great
it
being
well.
with you.
I
Thanks
used
a
to
lot.
sing that in church
Thanks
every
for coming,
day.
Nick.
Cool.
Nicholas Legrand.
I also must say adieu. It is adieu to you and you and you. Because it is time to bed myself, and it has been very good to watch Annie smear makeup all over her face. But now it's time to sleep all over my face. So it's sleep time. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. Everybody who come tonight. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Lori.
Lori, Catherine, Winkle, Nicholas Legrand.
Merci Annie,
Thanks for having me.
Merci à James, merci à Nicolas Legrand, merci à Prax Bonté, merci à Slarty Barsfast.
Merci.
Ce fut un plaisir, quoi.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
I really have to go as well, guys. So I tried to move back.
James.
Back in.
I don't want all the red to
Thank you, James.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye, guys. I love you all.
You want to be tattooed?
Are you all leaving too?
Hey, listeners, everyone who's listening, Justin, you and I are going to be the only ones left, I think.
Okay.
I'm still
everyone
here.
who's watching
for a little bit, but I am gonna wash all of this lipstick off my face.
everyone watching who's a James Baldwin fan, make sure to harass him about this machinima idea.
Yes.
Yes. Because I want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to do it. It sounds like fun.
So, gentlemen.
Prax, you're staying. Good.
Hey, Jeff, how is the board game thing doing? Can we talk about that?
The contract is signed. Bam. All right. So we are producing an audio book and an audio deep dive of a new novel that Mr. Byron Levitt, I think it's Levitt, Leavitt, or is it Leavitt?
Love it.
I'm gonna
love it or leave it.
I'm gonna go with a little bit more I don't know chillness and say Levitt. Because I've heard that before. I've never heard the last name Leavitt. Anyway, he wrote a novel. He wrote pretty much all the flavor text for all the game pieces in the game Deep Madness, which you guys should all go check out. I've played it before. It's actually a really fun game. Let's see. There's like a board game, a House on Haunted Hill game. What is it?
Mansions of Madness.
Haunted Hill board game.
House on Haunted Hill, Mansions of Madness, Arkham Horror.
Betrayal at House on the Hill. That's what it is. So it's that's like one of the progenitors of the genre of board games. It's kind of like that, but it's also kind of like Zombicide. I don't know if anybody here has played Zombicide, but it's a very action-oriented board game with developed AI sort of thing. And
AI.
Yeah. Okay, so I know. Yeah, The way the AI works, obviously, is the players follow the rules of the certain pieces on the board every turn, right? So that means that the basic, it's basically AI.
Right.
So Deep Madness is that kind of game, a blend of those two, and there's a lot of flavor text, and Byron wrote all that. And then when they did the second printing of that board game, they promised a novel to everyone who backed it. So he wrote that novel, and it's almost released. He's going to give it to his people pretty soon. But I already have it. I've already recorded more than half of it as the audiobook. We're going to make an audio deep dive out of it, which means we're putting sound effects and music and doing the full multicast for it as well. We're going to have both products available on our app when we launch it. And all the Kickstarter people, all the people who backed the second printing of that board game, is getting a free version, a free copy of that, either the audio drama or the audio deep dive or the audio book. And we're going all out with the production on this. We're actually, so the audio book version is going to be just me reading the whole book in my classic solo Jeff Hayes style, and then the audio deep dive is going to be multicast. I think I'm actually using one person, like every single person in our cast, at least once in this one. So we're going to do that, and we're going to be eviscerating the script. We're going to turn this into an audio deep dive that the sound effects and the music can kind of take over for some of the writing and the characters as well. So it's going to be okay if you want just the regular audio book and you want to know exactly what the author's saying. We got that, and then we got our version, right, where we're still taking the plot and everything. We're not changing anything about what happens, but we're making it a more integrated audio experience. So this platform is giving us the opportunity to work more in this realm where we can make like these hybridized types of productions that are more of a deep audio experience. But a lot of people are going to get this thing for free. All these people that have been buying the board game. And
right, yeah.
So that's bringing all these people over to Lit RPG, to be honest. Because when we launch our app, when we launch our platform at the end of October, we're launching with more than 25 titles at once, just bam, right at once. So anyone who comes to download this stuff for free, they're going to see all these Game Lit and Lit RPG titles available too, and it's just going to expose all these new people to the genre.
And I'm all about exposing people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trust me. Everyone knows what you're about, Rex.
No, that's great. Creating those inlines or those ways into the genre and into that is helpful for all of us.
Yeah.
I love being
it's a living, breathing thing.
I love being the gateway author.
Gateway author, yeah.
The first experience.
Look, it's not even drugs.
Not just a little bit of drugs. Just a little snort those words right off the page.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Okay. All right. I was legit watching the comments. I saw Facebook users say, "I want to hear Annie and Jeff sing together again," and I was like, "Aw!" And then immediately, for some reason,
I saw that exact same thing.
It got deleted.
Yeah.
Okay. And
it's just scroll down.
And then it transformed into Gary saying, "Me too. My erection is back."
Oh.
Yeah, it lined up real nice. I saw that too. I was like, "What?" That's what I was like. I was like that.
I was like,
and
that.
I was like that, y'all. And
his erections.
They're the best. They're the best.
They are.
Jet Sandberg. Hello, Chet. Welcome.
I'm trying to look at the chat.
Oh, Chet. Okay,
Chet.
All right.
Not
So
Baker.
what I think he's saying here is that he's the one who said. No, never mind. Facebook user is still in the chat. Okay, so Facebook user is what we see when there's somebody who hasn't like identified themselves with
comments.
StreamYard.
Right,
yeah.
I'm looking.
Cracks is just now discovering that he
Facebook
can see
user
what
has
you guys are
multiple
saying.
personalities. Let's say
Yeah,
that. Many
he does.
personas.
Facebook.
Or she does.
The Book of
They do.
Faces.
Yeah.
The book of
The Book of
Faces. Very Cthulian, very
The user and the Book of
Klaatu
Faces
Nikto
got together.
Yes, let me consult my book of
Wait a minute.
faces. Oh.
What do you call that ancient deity, Justin? Too many J names. What did you call? How do you pronounce his name? I don't want to say it.
Klaatu Nikto Fungus Mortai.
You said it, and I wanted to hear how you pronounced it again.
Klaatu Nikto? Is that it?
I guess so. I thought you were saying Cthulhu.
Oh no, not Cthulhu. No, this was this is Evil Dead. Cthulhu.
Oh.
Yeah, Cthulhu is a name. Some people say Cthulhu.
Who's that question to?
Probably any of us.
Have you ever rage quit a book?
Because is it framed around like making the book or ingesting the book?
I think what he's asking is us voice actors. The answer is no for me.
They.
I came this close.
You came this close. You halfway narrated it and said, "I just can't do this anymore."
Yeah, I came this close. That was.
I did.
The Adventures of Astro Kid and Space Dog Leroy.
Oh, I thought it
There
would
was
be.
one book that
I was hoping it was
I
that.
pulled out of, but it wasn't really a rage quit. It was like I came across something. I didn't pre-read it very well, and I was like, I can't narrate that. But I actually did offer to narrate it if somebody else didn't take it over. I was like, I'll do it. I agreed to do it. I'll do it. I can't find somebody else to do it, but I found
I had problems with it. I was trying to get people to do my first books. Similar problem.
Ahmed!
Audio
Ahmed, Mixmaster Ahmed.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
My man, Mahmood.
Shut up,
What's
Jeff.
up, fam? What's up, fam?
Oh, what is that? Is that an IPA or something?
Buena Veza, lime and salt lager.
If anybody belongs in a void, it's Audio Ahmed. That voice.
Yeah, it's magically altered though.
It's magically delicious.
This
the
is how
vibe.
it is to everything.
Yeah.
I just got whiskey in my hair.
Sounds like a Charlie Brown dance.
Yes, it's Charlie Brown dance. You got it.
I was just listening to Slayer
You got it.
earlier.
Hi, Ahmed.
Dude. Okay. Mr. Bungle went on tour earlier this year.
What?
Mr. Bungle.
Yes.
Did you go?
Mr. Bungle. And I was so excited about it and then COVID. But I found them on YouTube and they only played metal because they took Dave Lombardo with them as the drummer instead of the original Mr. Bungle drummer.
Who's Dave Lombardo?
He is Slayer's drummer. Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Lombardo. Tell me more.
You ever wear your Mr. Bungle hoodie?
All the time.
Really?
Of course.
I really do like what Jeff
Just take a picture of yourself in it and send it to me.
I think we all like what Jeff
I have it hanging in my closet. And actually, I found some damage on it after
your hair.
Dried it recently.
No, it's Mr. Bungle.
Because I was
gotcha.
very sad about it.
Mr. Bungle hoodie.
What's your damage?
I also lost the string.
It got burned.
It's okay.
In the Amazonian.
I don't need the string. I never use it.
It's fine.
I love the
I
side
got Jeff a
story
Mr.
going
Bungle
on.
hoodie for his birthday.
What? He's really getting into that.
Damn.
Do I have
all with my favorite shit?
Oh
So-
shit! Yeah, you do.
Oh, shit. Was that Danny DeVito
That's
as a
good.
zombie?
That's good to know.
It looks like Danny DeVito.
That's a zombie.
I got Jeff a random Danny DeVito and creepy ass clown face makeup because that's my thing for his birthday. I like to buy people shit that it's like my thing for their birthdays.
I like
It makes
that.
it easy. Shopping is.
And then it's more likely that you're going to get together.
Yeah.
Because they have this thing that you like.
Yeah.
You force them to like the things that you do
Yeah.
over time.
Oh, it's an espresso machine. Oh.
And the creepiest clown makeup I've ever seen. Then we'll eat some hot burritos.
I love that song. That's the
never
Beatles,
heard that
right?
song.
That's the Beatles. That's the Beatles.
Right.
Man, there were burritos back then. Damn. Son.
It was.
Those
Am I
burritos.
Justin? Am I right in that Mr. Ahmed here is the one that does the transitions of the towers noises?
Yes. Yes.
You do an amazing job, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bryce.
He does all of the ambiences, and he also did.
Seriously, though, hang on.
I almost dropped my laptop on the ground.
I gotta step down
Grab
for a
my-
second.
my
Thank you.
tra-la-la.
I really do appreciate that. So.
he also did the
No, they're great.
Reno's song.
Oh yeah, I really like that. Like it gave me like Diablo 2 vibes. It was but I really liked the tone, the music.
Thank you,
Great
thank
job.
you, thank you. Yeah, I had a great time like writing that. I did a lot of guitar harmonic notes, and then I blended them together, and then I started really. It was really a pleasure to work on it. Thank you.
Yeah, it fit really well. It is really a unique experience to just come up with stuff and then have you guys just run with it and take it to a whole new level. It's really an amazing.
That's what we
experience.
do, right? Take
When
it to
this
the next
platform
level.
goes up,
Thank
dude, yes. First of all, Ahmed, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Lead
Oh,
engineer
thank you,
Ahmed.
guys.
Not only does he do amazing sound effects work and amazing music, but he also troubleshoots Annie. Oh my God! What a fucking
I was
job!
waiting- I was waiting for my turn to
Jesus.
talk, because I was gonna be like,
Right.
and he troubleshoots Annie.
I took that job earlier.
Already going.
I'm her private architect.
He's like, Annie, put the lipstick down and listen
You
to
got-
me for 10 seconds.
You've gotten it all over.
Annie is
Get all
not.
over.
Annie is
Don't
not
touch.
a
No. Wash
morning
your hands.
person.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Don't touch that. Put that down. Put that down. Get that out of your mouth.
I think I have to do all of my Annie meetings at night because she's not a day person. That's that whole range of time. Our last meeting, she was just like, she looked mad. I was like, oh, I was like, yeah, exactly. Like, what happened?
It's true. And then 9:30 p.m. hits. I smear on the lipstick, and then I'm. I mean, I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, exactly. But what I was segueing into was that now that we will have our own platform and we can do whatever the fuck we want, we're also going to be talking to all of our authors about just doing stuff that's exclusive audio, and like write it for audio. And, it'd be like the authors are kind of being the director at the same time and talking to the sound effects producers and talking to the music guys, and saying, okay, I have this vision of something that could be, an audio production. That's something that we're opening up for ourselves, because with Audible, with ACX, it's like, okay, there has to be a Kindle thing that goes along with it. And I guess we could circumvent that by saying, okay, make the script available in Kindle, and no one's going to buy it, whatever, but at least we can make a corresponding audio out of it. Fuck that shit. Like, we'll just be honest. We have our own platform. We're going to say, hey, let's make a series. Let's make like a 1 hour a month series or something. Let's do whatever the fuck we want to do. And I think that's going to be really appealing for authors as well, because one thing that I notice about the indie community of authors is that I feel like a lot of them are writing blockbuster movies and not novels. There's a lot of spectacle going on sometimes. There's a lot of bigness, and
that's a word that
muchness.
Brett Weinstein uses. Spectacle.
Right. So if we're kind of like an extra stepping stone, a smaller stepping stone to like animation or whatever, like we can test out authors' ideas that they have in different mediums, in our medium, in audio, and you don't have to stick to, okay, what are you supposed to do with a novel? Novels have rules, like you got to stick to the rules to a certain degree with novels.
Hit the right
Right?
notes.
Right? So you take away those rules, you come to our place, you got different rules. And
You got
can
no
play.
rules. No rules.
Well, we always have rules. Everybody's got rules.
So is that what your Foley floor is upstairs? You're you going to use that for that purpose, to create full Foley shows?
Well, it's the thing about Foley is it's better than searching through a sound effects library. Instead of going no,
you just make yes happen.
No, yeah, you just make yes happen with the tools that you have at your disposal. So in a lot of ways, it's a cheaper way to do things. I mean, like you invest in the gear, you invest in the space, and then you make your own sounds instead of hoping that
I guess
find the right sound in digital.
The game that I find I play with sound effects it's kind of a game of compromise, because you're going through a library of sound effects, and sometimes it lines up that you find a sound that God, Gary.
Sorry. Gary, oh, I love you, man.
Sometimes you find a sound that, like, a lot of the time, I think if I had a Foley studio, I wouldn't know where to start, and that's just because I'm inexperienced. But sometimes the creative vision is guided by the sounds that I discover. That I'm like, oh, I hadn't thought of this. This actually works if I go with more of this angle, and then just like you land on things that work that you wouldn't have expected that they work, because you weren't from a deliberate mindset from it,
Yes, I think that is a lot to do with a lot of different arts. Is that you kind of, they're living things that you kind of shape as you go, and earlier parts of that art inform later parts of it, and that comes together as a full experience, if that makes sense.
It's
the process itself. The process itself creates ideas in your head.
Right. I mean, that's for writing. It's like that too. I mean, when you're putting out a whole novel, there's no way a human mind can have the entire thing or a series, in place, and then you just transcribe it onto the page. There's things that happen all the time, that surprises that jump out at me, that change what happens in the future. That's why I hear our authors that say they can write like the ending first, or write different parts of a book. I could never do that, because I mean, everyone's different, of course. I'm not saying anything's wrong or anything, but just the way I do it, it's a process that informs itself. Like, the characters went through something different, like, while I was writing it, and by the time, if I had already written the end, those aren't the same people anymore. Like, that's not the same. They haven't I've gone through the experiences with those people, and now I know how they feel about X, Y, and Z. So I can't write a part that hasn't happened yet, because they haven't experienced it yet. Anyway, I'm kind of running.
You have a natural progression of their experience when you write it from beginning to end. Yeah.
And I think with Justin, that's what you were saying, or I'm trying to kind of springboard off or twine together, is that when you pick a sound, it gives you inspiration for what the next sound should be, or further in the book, to balance it out. things like that.
And that's I mean it's the same thing, I think, like with Foley and with library searching, is that eventually, like, it is you're going to be discovering things. You're going to play around with your studio and you're going to be like, okay, how am I going to get this sound? And I think you're kind of using you are definitely using a different part of your brain when you're like, how am I going to get the sound of like someone punching someone in the nose specifically? How am I going to get that? And with the library, like, you can look up like nose punching sounds, or you might find like bone cracking or celery cracking or something like that works really well. Or with Foley, though, you might discover something completely different. And that process of flexibility and just discovery can be there in both areas with the library and with the Foley art. I guess the difference is that at some point, maybe with the library, maybe after years and years and years and years and years, you are going to run out. Whereas when you have the ability to create your own sounds, you have more flexibility.
When
on the Foley
somebody
thing.
being punched in the nose, like in a movie, that's not at all what a nose being punched sounds like.
No.
You know, so it's like you have all of this creative freedom to be like, what's the most like sort of like
trumpet shot?
Yeah. Like
your emotion. You're trying to draw someone's emotions out. You're trying to trick their brain.
On the Foley thing, I've been thinking about this, Jeff. It's got to be in your basement. Do you have a basement?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's got to be in your basement, and be prepared for that shit to be a mess, because a Foley studio, and not a mess in the sense that it can be organized chaos, but ultimately, that shit's, you're just gonna have shit everywhere. Like, that's just bullshit.
Well, okay,
vinyl records and like fucking fake plants.
I want your little octave thing that makes your voice sound so.
You want it? You can get it. You can buy it because you have the same system that I operate. We can talk about that later. It's an Apollo thing, you know, it's a UA thing.
I want it too.
I will too. Because you guys want it so much. I want it again.
Okay, so what Annie's saying that means is you have to troubleshoot with her about how to get that to work on her computer.
There you go. Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're taking on this task. It sounds like you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Apparently, yeah. Look at that smile. I gotta say no to that smile. Look at that. She's like grandma.
I'm as excited as you are about it, Ahmed.
Hey guys,
so you're gonna have.
I gotta bow out for the night.
Oh,
Thank you, Jay. Thanks.
It's been a slice. Thank you
Thanks
all.
for being the primary co-host. You were like, I'm like the host in title. You're the co-host in title, but you're like the real host.
I thank you. Touch me. Just COVID. Touch me, COVID. Have a great night, guys. Thank you, everybody who's been watching.
Look at that. Okay, bye.
And I'll see you hopefully next week for another Sound Booth Theater Live.
Yes,
keep these going,
week.
yo.
All right, so we're gonna start Sound Booth Theater Live next week, next Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern.
5. Oh, nice and early.
Or do you want? Should we stay to 8?
I like 8. It's after dinner.
8 is easier. 8 is easier.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with 8 for now. The polls were pretty much matched, 8 and 6. So we'll do what we want to do, 8 o'clock. Eastern next Thursday, and that'll be a fun show.
There's gonna be segments. There's gonna be requests. It's gonna be there's gonna be music. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be like. Thank you, everybody.
Get some rest, brother.
Ciao.
Ciao. Okay, go already.
Yeah, like I was saying, you're gonna have like a pit with sand, and
right.
another pit with just linoleum floor.
We don't need pits.
And
we just
wall. The
Pit. You're
wall
getting a
is
lot
just
of
going to be
pits.
lined
Big-
because we have to
big
get
plastic tub.
different kinds of mics. We have to get boundary microphones.
There's the pudding pit.
Now, boundary microphones function differently than ordinary microphones in that the quadrants that they pick up are different. So we're gonna need, microphone, the same ones that the flamenco dancers use, like, you hear the floor. It's called a boundary mic.
Really?
So yeah, check that out. Yeah,
Yep.
there's a few different kinds, hemispherical mics as well. They're made to pick up in environments that that are non-traditional. That you could also actually they use them in conference rooms as well. They
You're
float
in an
them over.
episode of Pee-wee's Playhouse right now.
You could also boundary mics are good for conference rooms because you can join them and use them on the ceiling.
Yeah.
To pick up all the people in the room in a very natural way, so you can create conference environments.
I just love how I can't comprehend anything
disassociate.
because
Yeah,
it's so funny what you're
the
doing.
words
Like,
he's saying
you're
words, but
calm. You're talking like a normal human being. You're just clearly not right now. You're clearly not a normal human being.
it's an incubus is telling us how to use pickup floor mics.
So
I am comprehending a bit, and
but yeah, so there's boundary mics, and there's
whatever. We'll put it in the budget.
Shotgun mics.
Put it in the plan, dude.
Shotgun mics, and they
do
a good job of picking up very slim regions. The idea is that you can focus a little bit more on where you are aiming it. And one of our guys, Gary, he uses a Sennheiser shotgun mic for a lot of his deliveries, and it is one of two mics that's used in standard, Hollywood audio work. Stop laughing. Standard. You just walked into like a fucking beer garden. What just happened behind you?
It's a kitchen.
That's my kitchen.
That's the kitchen. Man, it's massive. That's just so beautiful. Look at that.
And the tubes.
It's so beautiful. And the lights, the lens flares, just beautiful. Beautiful. Congratulations.
Now make us an omelet.
That sounds really good right now.
So yeah, the 416 is one of the industry standard microphones. That one combined with the U87, it's what they use for ADR generally when they re-record vocals for movies. And so it's that combination of microphones. So you get a nice shotgun mic, you pick up your little footsteps and your sound effects and the clicks. You get shells and you get like junk, like just a bag of
a bag of nuts.
All right. I'm gleaning Sennheiser shotguns. Right?
What?
Is that what you're saying? We need Sennheiser shotgun.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get a Sennheiser shotgun, a 416. We're also
One,
gonna
just one. We don't even. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Haiti says stop ASMRing with
I
Satan's voice.
On my ass.
Yeah. I need you to.
I'm sorry.
I need you to go through your.
Are you guys getting
ASMRing with Satan's voice.
Show me. Yes, show me how to put on eye makeup.
Tension between me needing it always and New Hades needing
Pretend
it
like
never.
you're measuring my face.
Wait, measuring it with what? With my hand?
Yes, exactly.
It's
you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. This is how big my face is. Hold on, now do it. You stop crushing my head. I crush your head. I crush your head. I crush your head.
No, no.
That was the victory music.
I think it was a good victory, and I think Audio Ahmed earned it.
No, he died. I earned it.
No, it was a victory. It was his death was a victory.
Oh,
because he was able to do that performance.
Wait, what are you guys whistling? Is that Doug? Oh no, that's Doug. I drew what's the word?
stream of consciousness stream. Like all of a sudden, and what is happening right now? There are people still watching.
Well, this
There
is
are
the
people
sweet part.
that
This
are
is the best part of the
watching.
show.
Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't know that the end credits. Oh man, Peter and the Wolf.
Who's Andy?
Okay,
Andy.
I'm gonna die. I have earbuds in. My brain is vibrating from the whistling.
It's so good though. She whistles like a cardinal. I saw.
There are a bunch
I
of
was
birds
sitting-
outside right now trying to get in the windows. There's like
woke up
deer. There's like
early.
So many
pounding.
birds killing themselves on my booth
I woke
door
up
right
early
now.
one day,
Just flying right
and there was
into
this
it.
bird. And it was a red bird with like a yellow beak and a little. It was a cardinal. I didn't know at the time, but the bird comes out and it starts whistling its tune, and I'm just like, what the? It was so red.
You're
And,
also reminding me of Young Guns.
The movie?
Yeah.
Like Val Kilmer?
Spirit world.
Spirit
You could be Val
Hey,
Kilmer
y'all.
talking right now, and we
You know
wouldn't
we're in the
know.
spirit world. You don't know who I am. I
I like-
could be who I am, or maybe.
You know, cardinals are
I
supposed
could
to.
just do what you're doing.
Cardinals are supposed to
Sounds like
represent the dead. You're supposed to be like the spirit of a dead person that you love visiting you.
That's a cardinal?
That's a
So,
cardinal.
yeah, so it comes
Every
out
time
and
you see a
whistles,
cardinal,
and it
that's
whistles,
what's
and it
happening.
whistles. And
I
I'm
thought it
so
was, like,
shocked
spring
and
coming.
What?
the spring is coming. No, but it was this was the way after spring.
Yeah, that too.
So,
that
man-
too. For some reason, all the dead people like to communicate with you around the time when spring is coming. I don't ask me what that's about.
It's spring again. Everybody knows it's
Oh, look, it's Nicholas.
Nick again.
Yeah, all of a
Yeah.
sudden it's Nicholas again.
Yeah, I went and ate. I figured you guys would have run out of steam while I was eating. I was listening the whole time, but since you're still going, why not? Are we still doing the whistling thing? Hold on. If you're all gonna whistle, I have to show you my special talent.
Uh-oh.
Let's see it.
I don't know anybody else who can whistle like that. Have you ever
What
seen
the
anything like
fuck?
Don't
Hold on.
stop.
Hold on.
Don't
I
stop.
have on occasion, but not
Everybody
that well.
mute. Everybody mute except for Nicholas. I need proof. Everybody mute yourselves right now.
Yeah. Oh.
I
I'll just
need
be
it.
quiet. I'll just be quiet. It's gonna take
No,
me too long to
no,
find the
you
mute button.
All right, hold on. We'll do Wonderwall.
Okay, well, how do I find the fucking mute button, Jeff? JK, it was me.
Bullshit.
How do you like that? I'm actually whistling between the point of my tongue and the roof of my mouth,
That is insane.
which is why I can use my lips to shape the sound.
Yeah, man. That was dope.
Wonderful.
That's
Thanks,
sound
appreciate it.
I knew
Love that song.
Ahmed didn't mute, but I knew it wasn't him because I
did
wasn't
mute.
hearing the whistle
But
an
that was
octave
the
down as
I
well.
did mute.
Right. Jeez, I bet did you whistle with the filter on? I bet that sounds weird.
As if he couldn't just flip a
Nah.
switch.
No, I really did turn myself off. Watch.
Oh, interesting. He muted mechanically instead of using the software.
Right. Yeah, well, we needed visual proof too, Ahmed. That wasn't the point.
See, there's a my thing goes.
And now I have returned from which Yes. Wow.
He just doesn't need a filter. Usul,
Yeah.
Usul no longer needs a weirding module.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, my favorite book, bro.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
But weirding module? Oh, you mean from the movie?
The book. I read the books once. I saw the movie
there's
a billion times.
There's no weirding module, but I
Really?
appreciate.
No, I read the books. I
that you
loved them.
quoted to him.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
the
love-
movie
I
I saw
fucking
first
loved
when I was like 14. I don't know.
The weirding module. That was the thing. That was what David Lynch did. Like,
I didn't know he
added
changed it
that.
around that much.
Yeah, no, it was just the witches knew kung fu and shit, and like he turned it into this like gun that shoots. I don't know. It just, I guess it's sort of comprised conceptually their powers because they did have the ability to talk to people and control them with their voice.
Right.
So he kind of lumped that ability into and created this like, bro, and they would say more deep, and they would shoot, and it was just that was a disaster. And then it rained in the end. And that was also like, yeah, that was
sacrilegious.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a Dune nerd, so you hit me in my soft spot. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
I'm not that engrossed in it, but it is one of my favorite. Like, it's up there, and one of my. It's crazy. It's what I love about the intellectual property or whatever. When people come up with something completely new, like the whole world is something completely new. Like there's no references to Greek gods or anything like where it's taken from something. I love stuff like that.
Yeah,
and that's definitely a good example.
Yeah, they have to drive it way into the future.
I really loved the sci-fi mini series of Dune. That was nice.
It was a very good representation. I'm really excited about the.
I want to
movie.
see it.
I'm excited.
What's the what's his love interest in that called? I really like the actress they cast for her.
For Chani.
Yeah. The actress they cast for her was
I remember
so
she was
fucking hot.
Native American, I believe.
Oh, you're talking about the TV show I never saw.
Yes, he is. Chani and the Dune movie was
someone famous.
Yeah, Sean.
Oh yeah.
From Blade Runner, the same actress.
I'm looking it up. Oh, I've just got Dunes.
Sean. I don't remember, and I could look it up too, I guess, but I'm not gonna, cause I'm sucking it down with the Dune. I love my Dune, but I want to know what the. Annie, did you mute? Did you actually find the mute button in the end?
She did mute it.
Because it looks like you're playing.
She went and got her.
I want to hear what you're playing.
And then she muted it.
I want to hear what you're playing. Play. Hang on.
Sean Young.
Thank you. Yes.
Ooh, that hurt.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They were saying it looks like someone was saying it in chat.
Sin
like rocking out.
Damn it! All caps. Sin in all caps. That you was just like.
Oh. Yeah, it was Sin posting in the chat.
She must have been roasting for a minute. Like, how could you forget that?
Who is monitoring this chat? It's hard to say.
Not me. It wasn't me.
Don't we please? Are you gonna play?
She's just holding it.
Yeah, Annie. I think you should play us out. That's what I think.
Okay. I was practicing, but I'll play the song I was practicing. I can't promise it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I can.
Walk with me into the fullness of a ruby moon, rising, 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 falling, falling for you. Baby blue, burn everything the sweetest truth licks out of you, into me, out of me, into you, into you. plastic kiss. My brain, semiconductor symbols, synapses, memory space, fourth dimension. Breaking free, all of the futures opening, closing, opening, oh, horizons receding endlessly. Wait and see. Burning bush. Deliver me. Deliver my baby safely, safely, safely into springtime. Oh, oh, oh,
Woo!
Grazie.
Very nice.
Man,
Wow, well done.
I
That
missed
was
that song.
awesome. Thank you, Andy.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's a wrap for a party. I also need to eat some food.
Nice.
And then go to sleep at and just maybe not wake up till almost the afternoon. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, I'll
Thank you.
definitely be sleeping to noon. It's already 1 a.m.
Yeah. So thank you guys. Thanks everybody who came to hang out with us.
Thank you, Rasta Life. Drive safe.
Yes, Ross Life, drive safe, please. And you know what I was thinking? Annie is like Tool if they were a sweet lady.
I'm
Tool,
a sweet lady.
Yeah,
Tool.
no,
a
she's,
glass
there is,
music
I
box.
feel, I do
combined
feel
with
the
I'm a Tool
prog
that's a sweet lady.
vibes. And,
Yeah.
no, but it's,
I'm a sweet lady Tool.
I don't.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't
I
even.
am sweet lady Tool.
That last song really did remind me of Tool.
That was,
No,
that
it
was
did.
Really?
That's how I imagine it.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I want to
No.
get the
Doesn't even like
octaver.
No.
The style a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of a strummed version when I went to a Tool concert. They had a high school band that played one of their songs before they came on stage, but they were all playing xylophones and stuff. That was pretty awesome. But that was like the strummed version of that.
Yeah.
Very chill.
I love that riff. Well done, Annie.
Yeah. But you guys, we have the new website. We have so much cool shit in our
Oh, the
future.
website is dope.
Congratulations to you guys on finally launching. Glad
Thank
I finally don't have to keep my mouth shut about it anymore.
We're gonna keep. That's gonna be our place. That's gonna be where we just keep updating. So everyone who's been complaining about not knowing what's going on with us, this is the cure.
Yeah.
So again, love everybody who's supported us over the years.
Yeah, me too.
I love everybody who works with us. And
All you guys.
you guys, you have a good night.
You too,
Yeah.
man.
You too,
Thanks,
guys.
everyone.
It's nice catching up with you all again.
Good night, y'all.